Oh, that's fucking real smart.
Hey man, thanks for listening. Go fuck yourself. Jason. Ellis. Moose Knuckle. Red the Dragon. Night. Danger. Canada. Uncircumcised. Philanthropy. Stupid stuff. Supercross. Pain. Nipple. Machete. Fashion. A scintillating bloodbath. Hellacious fury. Evil. Cannabis. Interesting thing. Awesome. Radio. Keep your mouth shut. Baby. Baby. I can beat my butt. Jason Ellis. David Ladar. Michael Tully. Well, puke on my dick. Andrew Cruz. I have a giant. Kevin Kraft. I swear I am normally a very gassy man. And Will Pendarvis. Fuck yeah, I'm Will Pendarvis. Live from Hollywood. Awesome one up. This is the Jason Ellis Show. Oh, don't hit that.
Fucking yeah! Yeah! You know? Every now and then. Not all the time. Especially lately. But fucking come on every now and then. So that's the day. Come on. I saw a scorpion this morning while I was lifting weights. And I thought about killing the scorpion because I was like, you know, they sting people, but they're not really that bad, and they never come right for you. Never seen a scorpion come right for me unless my finger's about to touch the scorpion, and right before he came right for me, he was backing up. Gave me multiple opportunities to not fight him, which means I don't want to fight, but I want to kill them because people tell me that I'm supposed to kill stuff that looks scary. But it's not true, bruh. Scary stuff is pretty too. Remember that. Right, Will?
Damn it, that's right.
You don't sound that sounded aggressive. Yeah, I'm joking. But seriously though, Will, I'm doing a lot of shoulder exercises and I wore a tank top, can you tell?
Yeah. No,
Thanks.
not baby shoulders.
You didn't say that when I made your life paranoid 5 seconds ago.
It's a beautiful piece of work.
Thank you. My computer is telling me that I have to watch more fight videos for Ellis Mania 15, and I had to tell I've never done it before. Andrew had to show me how to go on there and see the videos of all the people, and I've only had 5 minutes to look at the people that are looking to fight at Ellis Mania 15, and I saw 4 people, and they were all 245 pounds. And I don't think I'm going to do a Biggest Loser fight. I don't really feel like they were, you know, that, I don't know, the fight's never that good anymore. Or it's like people miss out, or it kind of interrupts with other stuff, I think, by always saying that everybody else gets a fight, and it's becoming, just by watching these videos, it's very road rules bullshit TV show where I see a lot of the same faces that look like they're way fitter.
Well,
you know what I mean? Like they've come for blood.
It's always been a bit dangerous because if you take somebody who was 300 pounds and then they get down to 260 pounds, that's an amazing accomplishment. But it's 260-pound men who've been exercising.
Right, exactly. But look, there was fights where people were very big and they went for a very long time and they punched each other in the face and were talking and what's it? Because I saw Sasquatch and the Yeti, he's pitching me the fight for that, and I'm like, it makes no sense that Custom. You guys are great fighters, though. I do recall you guys fighting. It was a split decision. You put on a show. That's really all it's about, and especially if I know that you can put on a show and go to the bar and have a beer and not go to hospital, then you're my guy.
Yeah.
I can't have biscuit chins in here, Michael.
No.
Even though that would be pretty good. It's a highlight reel, I guess.
Knockouts?
Yeah, I guess that's more my job. And I'm looking to retire.
Yeah, I thought of another name for Ellis Mania. It's not as good, but if you want knockouts, Ellis Mania 15. Fools are made to be broken.
It could be my motto. Fools are meant to be broken. I told the wolf knife guy, I was like, I don't even care if Alice Mania is whatever. I just want hard in the taint because I just thought it was super cool. And he's like, okay. And then he sent me a design of it.
A mock-up.
Yeah. So I see this email and I'm like, oh, cool. Yeah, that's a good idea. And then I see the mock-up and I'm like, hard in the taint. Am I going to wear that? I'm like, well, I'll wear that. But I'm an idiot. No one else is going to wear that. It's ridiculous. But I'm still going to do it. I might just go to that t-shirt company and do it. You know, the one that Tony Hawk told me about? Where
It's the one where you just one-offs?
yeah, you get one-offs and then some of the money goes to charity or something?
Uh-huh.
Not exactly what it... Sure. But they do a great t-shirt. And
Yeah.
it comes in the mail real quick and it's an app.
And I'm sure it's for a great cause.
And because Tony Hawk only does stuff for great causes. So there you go.
Well, he's one of the few people that I would take advice on something charitable from, not because, I mean, I trust him, not because I trust him more than other people, but because I think he kind of has the resources and the responsibility. I don't think anybody else can go, oh, that seems like a good idea, let me retweet that. And you don't know what's happening to that money. If Tony does it, I think maybe not even himself, somebody else has done the homework for him and confirmed that really is a good cause, and no, I mean, not just a good cause, because there's that shithead thing, like more and more, my grocery store, my drugstore, when I pay, it's like, do you want to give $1 to end children dying?
No.
And I'm like, no, I don't,
No.
and I don't feel guilty telling you no, but you made this awkward. And you know why? It's not because I want children to die, it's because I don't trust you, CVS.
Yeah.
Or your affiliates.
Yeah.
Your associates.
Yeah, that dollar's going to go, nah. You could get it.
I have no idea what's happening to it.
Yeah, I think it's all suspect.
Yeah, I think it's just a tax write-off for CVS, and who knows what your organization is that you're working with, you know?
Yeah. That's why I don't really play around with that. I kind of stick with the one or two that I know is what it is.
I think if everybody did that, the world would be a much better place. If
Yeah.
everybody had their one or two things.
You think people spread their money to a lot of charities?
No, I think that a lot of people don't give money to charities, and I'm not saying that people have money to burn, but if everybody took the time to figure out one charity that they really did to the best of their ability, you can always get fooled. You know, we'll all get fooled. We've been fooled before. We'll get fooled again. But if you figured out one thing that you're really sure is for a good cause, and the money is actually getting to the people who need it for that cause, and you gave whatever you could, the world would be a much better place.
Yeah.
If everybody who fucking bitched about shit about the world on Twitter actually put not even so much their money but their time where their mouth is and actually tried to do something in the actual physical world, the world would be a better place.
Yes, but you don't have to do that.
No.
So it will not be.
Right.
What was I going to say? Oh, yeah. So I don't think Biggest Loser fight should happen.
Okay.
I just think it should be people that are big. If they want to have a fight, all right. If you want to train for it and lose some weight, all right.
How about the biggest winner fight? We see who can put on the most pounds between now and then.
I don't know if I want
Crown
to.
that person the biggest winner.
I don't know if I want to. Okay, I'll do it only if they're little to begin with. I don't want giant people getting more
No,
giant.
of course not. No. You gotta be real. Well, if you're gonna put on that much weight, it would help if you started off super little. Like, what about the first ever Little Miss Jason Ellis? Jason?
Yeah.
That
like,
guy could.
you
That
think
guy could put on.
He could not. I don't think he could put on 10 pounds if he just ate lard for the next 6 months.
Well, he's got
3 months,
3
sorry.
months to try. We'll be crowned the biggest winner.
We're just putting him in whether he likes it or not. He's in the Biggest Winner.
He doesn't have to. I mean, he doesn't have to try. That's sort of the beauty of it. I mean,
Kevin,
there's
would
plenty
you
of
want to be in the
losers
Biggest
who didn't
Winner?
try.
I mean, you have the capability to put it on, right?
I fucking really do.
Okay.
Like a loser.
Yeah, all those losers on diets and shit. Yeah, get fat. I mean, it is an option. If there's 2 little guys out there that want to get big, or 2 little girls who want to
Even better.
chuck on 20, I'll fucking organise it. You know, and we'll make we'll get some money going here for a charity and stuff. We'll make it worth your while.
Biggest winner. That gross.
Just I want to see like their regiment, you know? Like I want to get updates constantly on how that's working out. I just want to see somebody, you know, like Brock Lobster, how he's training under a bridge. I want to see some chick just shoving cakes and going, I'm coming to Ellis Mania, motherfucker, and some other bitch going, you ain't got shit, rah! Just injecting whipped cream into her mouth.
It would be great.
Yeah. No one will do that. You
No.
could do it, though, because think about it, girls. Dudes like fat asses. You could have a fat ass race and then have a fight. I'm trying, but it's not going to work out.
No.
Yeah. Dudes could pack on pounds, Michael. I mean, girls could pack on pounds. What about... Oh, that doesn't work 3 months. You
You
just
gain
have to
20
do fat.
pounds in 3 months, no problem.
Not of muscle.
No, my goodness. That would be a lot of work.
I don't know. I feel like I might give somebody a heart attack. This is like a bad...
Wait,
Yeah.
can you click on that story again, Andrew, and scroll down a little bit? Okay. I thought it was going to give me... There's that myth I heard one time that you can only absorb so many calories per day.
Bullshit.
It's believed that 3,500 calories per day is what a person would need to gain a pound of weight. In how long? You don't gain a pound a day.
So I think they're trying to guess how much a person can gain in a week.
And what do they... that'll get you 1 pound if you eat 3,500 calories.
Right.
8
A week?
pounds.
But it would seem as if you're just pounding Big Macs and curly fries that you could put on in 2.5 months, like 35 pounds.
Right?
Easily.
I've put on more than a pound on vacation very easily.
Yeah, me too. I'm still fat from Mexico. Yeah.
Yep.
And you just go to like the Pink Taco the Friday morning, just load up on enchiladas.
Ooh.
You're golden.
Right? You could probably put on 10 pounds like in an hour.
Yeah, eat a ton of salty stuff and then just try to retain all that water weight.
Yeah. And it's weigh-ins. The fights. You can lose some of that weight for the fight the next day.
Right.
It's weigh-ins, you know?
Mm-hmm.
You don't have to fight right there and then.
You can take a shit as soon as we're done.
Just don't shit. Just eat a big taco. It's just a raging volcano in your pants. And you're like, nope, not two weigh-ins, baby. You just stand on that scale.
You got this.
Yeah.
You got this.
Two chicks just bursting.
But if you want to take part in the biggest winner, you need to send us video now to prove that what your weight is right now.
Yeah, yes.
Because winners don't lie.
That's right. Especially the biggest. The biggest of them all. Man, I feel like I'd want to do that Friday.
Is cardio going to be a concern?
Fuck cardio. Not if you put on 30 pounds of lard, you slug him out, knock him out. I mean, you can put 30. You can do 30, dude.
Your
In
opponent
3
will
months,
be-
you can
yeah,
do 40.
For sure. Your opponent will be just as borderline diabetic as you are.
I mean, if you're young, you can handle it.
Yeah.
You know?
Anybody could handle this. Come on, actors do it all the time.
We
Yeah.
have like Matt Vincent in here last week talking about the mountain and how he got gigantic in a couple of months.
See?
I think he said a couple of years, but yeah. Yeah.
I'm doing the Matt Vincent workout.
I mean, he was like 7'4" to begin with, but yeah.
He was really skinny and then just got huge.
Yes, he did. And he just worked out a lot every day. You could do it.
Big tall guys could get super fat.
Yeah, 'cause they got more room to. Yep.
Yeah. Like former NBA centers.
Yeah. Aw, come on, man.
They'll look like E.T. when you see
It's
them.
it's so hard to hold on to all that body mass. I mean, gravity's pulling.
Come on, you give him a nude bowl.
Yeah, and of course, if anybody wants to be in the Batman fight, remember you will be upside down fighting. First ever Batman fight in the history of fighting. Wait, that guy's in now?
Within the past couple of years,
That's
there
all right.
have been some really heavy centers. The guy, Michael Sweeney, came out of Georgetown and just blew up and got gigantic and couldn't go up and down the court.
Right. And so the Knicks rewarded him with like a $40 million contract. I remember that.
That's smart.
Yeah. It's amazing to me how many guys in the NBA can like eat their way out of the league. It just seems like
Holy shit.
you kind of can't help but exercising a little bit.
I mean, how did you get that fat when you were playing basketball
That's
every
what
weekend?
I mean. That's what I mean. Like, even if you're the laziest guy, they do make you play basketball sometimes.
What was he doing in practice?
Right.
That's
think-
crazy.
I think
Well, I
maybe...
you get some more freedom. Like, you don't have to go to class anymore. You've got all this money, which you're not supposed to have in college, so you're eating in the dorm cafeteria or the athletic cafeteria, and now you're doing it on your own in New York, and you just get gigantic.
No,
No.
it doesn't make any sense. It's like, you know what? It kind of does make sense. You don't even like basketball.
Yes.
Now it makes sense.
Yeah.
Because when you get it all, and now you can run that game, you play it. Because it's the greatest time That's the bit. That's the best bit. Then there's, in the book and in the movie, then there's, the bad bit where it starts to end and break down. You got the bit and then just went, I just want the money. I don't give a fuck about this. That's hard for me to understand, but I completely, that's the only way it makes sense that somebody can be still being paid to be a professional athlete and put on whatever the fuck that dude just put on. Because that's like two people.
The football player?
No, the basketball guy.
Yeah.
That's crazy to do that. I mean, basketball is so runny.
I know.
And that's a bad word, but you know what I mean? Oh my God, cardio.
Right. Well, I think you have to not really like basketball and or almost just be kind of like troubled. You need to be so mixed up inside that you can't help but self-sabotage.
Yeah. But that's hard work. Good.
Like you must eat alone.
Yeah.
Because your teammates can't keep up with you.
He must eat like in the locker room, like right after. Might eat like a late night or something.
Yeah. I wonder how good those guys are. I've been led to believe there's still a couple of secret smokers still.
Cigarette smokers.
Here and there in the NBA. And wasn't Michael Jordan's thing? Did he...
Cigars.
But he also Sprites. Was it McDonald's
No,
and
ginger
Sprites? Ale. Ginger ale. But wasn't there some shitty food with it too?
It was always a...
Coach was like pizza.
Yeah.
Like a bunch
Michael
of
Jordan had a 12-ounce steak in it and 2 ginger ales
That's exactly
before every
right.
game.
That's exactly right. Yeah.
It
Paleo.
doesn't work. What?
Paleo.
Yeah, sure.
Keto.
Oh yeah,
That's what we call paleo this week, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, whatever.
Yeah, exactly.
Let me know when he gets another new name.
Yeah. Chris, welcome.
one called carnivore, which is even more extreme keto.
Chris, welcome to the show. What about? Will you fucking tackle a zebra and eat its ass? Well, it's like, will you do that? Because that's my diet. Fuck. Sorry, Michael's getting a little amped.
Are you carnivore right now, Andrew?
I want to be. Catherwood's basically carnivore, and he said it's awesome.
He's a little bit more shredded than you are.
Yeah, I'm jealous.
Well, he's cripple.
Yeah, I can't run right
Yeah.
now, so
He was also more shredded than you 2 weeks ago.
He was.
fair enough.
He's on steroids, though. My opinion. Chris, what's up?
Jason, hey, I just wanted to bring up there's a former quarterback named Jared Lawrenson.
We are literally looking at photos of him as you speak.
He went up to over 500 pounds. He's known as the hefty lefty. Check out some of his videos when he was playing in the Canadian Football League and he was running around at that weight. Crazy.
Awesome. So thanks, dude. He could run at 500 pounds. He was running.
Well, there's a video that says him running over 3 defenders.
Wait, winning and running.
I guess so. Yeah, right there. This must have been in the CFL. Well, that looks like arena football or something.
Wait, is that him with the 22?
Yeah.
He was a fun quarterback to watch in college. He wasn't nearly as big at Kentucky.
Oh my God, he just ran through he did run through 3 people.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's on the Giants for a while. They just couldn't get it to work.
Because he wouldn't lose the weight.
I think he also wasn't really NFL caliber. He had like an incredibly strong arm, but I don't know that they could actually mold him into the kind of accurate, quick decision-making passer they needed.
He still hard dude to play football against.
Yeah.
Look like because he carried that weight well. He didn't look like he was walking with a limp or anything.
No.
You know when you get tired. I don't know, man. That's impressive.
So he was 300 pounds in college. Good for him.
That's a big dude. That's when he was younger. He's pretty
he's-
mobile right there.
He just ran one guy.
Yep.
Yeah, good for him.
Man, that's wild.
Back when it was working anyway.
You
You too can be like him and be the biggest winner.
Lee, welcome to the show.
Thanks, guys. I was wondering, I think
Are we on speakerphone?
it's not exactly legal. I've gained 26 pounds in 14 days and kept most of it on using D-ball. It works pretty well. It works really quick.
Using what?
D-ball?
D-ball, yeah, it's called Dynamo. It's an old Russian one.
Oh.
Yeah, it works. It works really well. And the only thing it does is it makes you retain a little bit of water, so when you do go off it, you drop most of that. But it does help you gain weight real fast and you're real strong real fast.
Gotcha. Jason, I forget. Does Ellis need a test for D-ball?
Nah.
Oh, okay.
We love D-ball at Dallas, man. Thanks, Lee. Yeah, if anybody wants to hit the D-ball and chuck on 50 and squash somebody's head in Vegas, it's yours. No, I wouldn't recommend. I don't know if that's a good idea. What? Cool Beans? You gonna say something? Oh, what are you doing? You just huddling? What's wrong?
Checking my email.
Oh.
Anything good?
Yeah, you got anything?
All right. Let me see. Speaking of athletics, a 25-year-old guy posed as a 17-year-old to play high school basketball.
I'm sorry, what?
A 25-year-old man posed as a 17-year-old to play high school basketball.
Is he Dominican?
Sydney. Wait, how do I say his name? Sydney Wavier Gilstrap Portley?
Yeah. Don't baseball players do that?
Yeah.
From Guatemala or some shit?
Yeah, South Central American, South America, Central America. Yeah, I think like when you get signed, you pretty much give. I don't know if you can pull this off like you used to be able to. Give the youngest age you can possibly give, because if you say that you're 18, they go, well, he's kind of already what he is. If you say you're 15, well, he could get way better. And when you start signing contracts, everybody thinks you're younger than you are, so they pay you accordingly.
How did he get busted?
I don't know. Did
he tell somebody?
His ex-wives came looking for him.
Wait, did he really have ex-wives?
No. One of his former high school coaches informed his current high school coach. Yeah.
Yeah. Wow.
Yeah.
The things they do out there, Michael, to survive.
He has a child and lives with his fiance, and his father. This is a great turn of phrase. His father chalked it up to, quote, mischanneled determination.
Wow, that's. How long did he take to answer that? Because that's good. That's some sweet bullshit right there.
Yeah.
I'm like, oh, okay, yeah, sure.
Just really, really wanted to make it.
Yeah, come on, man.
And he's got a great heart. And boy, if he can ever point that heart in the right direction, what can't Sidney Bouvier accomplish?
Look, George St. Pierre was covered in lube to win a fight.
Right.
You know?
Mm-hmm.
What do they say? If you ain't cheating, you ain't
cheating, trying.
Yeah.
Other sports news.
Not me.
On the subject, Fortnite, the video game we've talked about a couple times recently, claimed its first victim. A baseball player had to miss a game because of mild carpal tunnel because of playing a video game. Why is it always baseball players?
I just don't understand. I don't understand how you. I just say I had AIDS.
Right.
Look, you're a baseball player. I mean, I'm sorry, but I'm not. I wasn't born here. But I was aware. I was under the impression that if you were a baseball player in America, that you were like a man's man, kind of. You know, like you didn't even really. You guys play sport, but you don't even really run that much because it's for pussies.
I don't know if David Price per se said that it was Fortnite. I think it was more like, I'm having some carpal tunnel. I need to miss a start. And they're like, well, how are you going to treat that? And he's like, I'll probably lay off the video games and stuff like that. Like, he didn't exactly say that's what had caused it. He just seemed to say that by not playing video games, he could get rid of it.
Which is to say that he played too many video games and he got it.
Yeah, for damn sure.
Right.
For damn sure. And it's not, I mean, we all know that tons and tons of people
When you
play
just say you were sick?
That's always been the classic thing to me. When I was a kid, we fell for it.
I guess AIDS was drastic, but you know what I mean?
Baseball's always been so-and-so fell in the shower and busted a rib, i.e., got into a drunken bar fight.
Okay.
So was tying his sneakers and broke a rib. Got into a bar fight.
Yeah, can't his girlfriend punch him in the face instead of him saying he got carpal tunnel?
Yeah, baseball has always been an amazing source of shower injuries.
He got cancer in his bottom lip and he couldn't make a game. You know what I mean? Like, use a baseball fucking excuse.
Shower, and across all sports, I've always been fond of flu-like symptoms.
Yeah!
Hangover.
Dehydrate yourself.
Yeah. He's got flu-like symptoms. Not the flu, just flu-like.
Eat a really bad burrito and get food poisoning.
He just drank a ton last night and woke up with something very similar to the flu.
I would just start pounding like cough medicine if I woke up with carpal tunnel from playing video games and be like, I'm super sick, I can't play.
Yeah. Speaking of smartphones, AT&T is set to introduce, this could be exciting, the world's first holographic smartphone.
I don't have to hold it?
I don't know if you would have to hold it or not. No, the phone...
It's floating around in front of me?
The phone itself is not a hologram, but...
It makes holograms?
When you see videos and images, they could be holographic. Not even 3-dimensional. Jason, 4 dimensions. Wait, that doesn't really make sense.
Nah.
Well, in the sense that you could even look behind it. 360, 3D.
Yeah, but that means that it's kind of see-through.
Well, it always has
Like
been.
fucking Virtual Park and shit.
It has, as depicted over the years.
And Princess Leia,
Exactly.
just to name a few.
Mhm. You could wave your hand behind
Yeah, so
it.
it's not as...
You can stick your finger through it and be like, oh, yeah, oh,
Yeah.
Obi-Wan.
That'll happen over and over again forever. Yeah, but it's not as good as watching a video that has a... I mean, you can't see through it. If you could see through it and see, like, things behind it, it would kind of ruin the video.
Maybe.
If you're watching a movie or something.
Yeah, if you're watching a movie... Well, I don't know. If that's the downfall of holographic technology, then maybe they can figure that out somehow.
I mean, if you turn all the lights off, maybe it works, but, you know, if you're just in the room, like, look at this video, it's not as good a quality as the screen.
I don't know. AT&T, I doubt the first shot at it is going to be a game changer, right? Because I think what happens...
I'm seeing, like a map, and it shows the buildings stick up out of the ground, like, fart. Big deal.
We say this, and would you be surprised if you had a holographic phone 5 years from now? I would certainly not.
Yeah, okay.
So they're gonna debut it soon.
So they debut it, and then you don't get to use it for 5 years.
No. They're gonna they're gonna debut
Debut
it
it,
soon,
like we get it.
and then they're gonna put it on sale shortly
Alright.
thereafter. I'm just saying, like, there's no way I'm rushing out to buy it now because I don't care. But there have been so many things technologically that have come along that I've been like, I don't care. I didn't feel like I needed a smartphone, and then one day you're like, how do we ever?
Gotta have a smartphone.
And then it's almost weird to remember that there were a time that you didn't. That's what I mean. 5 years from now, will I have a holographic phone? Wouldn't surprise me. What could... Literally, I realize that nowadays, that's an interesting thing about the time that we live in. Literally nothing can surprise us anymore. Like, anything is possible. Anything.
Fucking Catherine just said, fuck you, I'm on steroids.
Of course he is.
Yeah. We should get steroids from
great.
him and be super jacked.
He could
Man,
be in the biggest
25
winner.
pounds, that's crazy. I know, right?
He could easily be in the biggest winner.
He'd love it. Except I don't want him to be at Ellis Mania as the biggest winner. He scares me.
I know.
When he has a lot of roids in him, he's very scary.
Well, I think that we should have a rule that if you're going to be in the biggest winner, you have to have some metric of body fat percentage. Because I don't want somebody who just put on 40 pounds of muscle.
Yeah, no.
I want somebody who put on
Yeah.
Your BMI has to be at 20.
whatever the number is. Yeah, it's got to be fat that you put on.
Yeah.
You
Yeah, I can...
accidentally put on a couple pounds of muscle carrying all your extra
Oh, yeah,
fat.
well, that's only, you know, it's just the way things work. But yeah, you can't come in looking buff.
No way.
Yeah, you gotta... Look, I want a 140-pound guy to be 160 pounds. And he has a gut.
Yeah.
And the other guy does too. And really all I care about, both guys, is your fucking videos for the next 3 months of how you're eating a bunch of crap.
Yep.
And I want to post them, and I want to support your you know what I mean, your...
Fantastic voyage.
whatever the fuck that is.
I have some bad news
Oh, no.
for Will.
Oh, man.
And, Will, I wanted you to hear
Will,
this.
come in.
I wanted you to hear this from me.
Come in, Will. This is bad.
Hey, hot stuff. Will Fox! Will Fox! Will Fox! Will Fox! Will Fox! Finger!
That's exactly what I need right now.
Something troubling you?
More bad news.
Maybe more bad news. You got some bad news?
Yeah. So what's up?
But do you really have bad news?
No, well,
Oh.
aside from the fact that I'm losing my mind. So go ahead, Tolly.
Wait, you're losing your mind?
Yeah.
When?
Over time.
Oh. Wait, did it happen? Did something drop recently?
Yeah.
Oh, no. What?
Well, just a little series of events.
That blew your brain?
Yeah, that made me know that I'm losing my mind.
Oh.
Yeah. I threw away my lanyard with my credentials on it.
Wait,
I put them in
your
a dumpster.
lanyard? You
Yes.
threw your lanyard away?
Yes.
But you love lanyards.
I know. And I need my work credentials.
You threw the most important lanyard you own away?
Mhm.
The lanyard man.
Yeah.
I made a t-shirt that had a lanyard on it because you were so into lanyards.
Did
I
you
know.
accidentally dispose of your children?
No, nothing like that.
Like, is nothing sacred to you anymore?
No.
And you know where you put it,
In the dumpster.
but not on purpose.
Nope.
It was in something.
Yep.
And now it's too late.
No, I wasn't in anything. I just threw it in the dumpster, absent-mindedly.
And now you know you've lost it.
Yeah.
Well, cry me a river, you fucking vag. I swear to God, having brain damage is sweet. Don't even worry about it.
And then I peed on myself.
I peed on myself this morning while I was lifting weights.
I was peeing at the urinal, not today, but I was peeing at the urinal, and then I realized that the tail of my shirt had gotten in there. Had gotten in the...
Okay.
Had jumped in front of the stream.
No, I know
taking the bullet.
Nah. Yeah, nah, you're a fucking loser. You should be pretty bummed out.
Yeah.
That's crazy. I peed my pants on
And now I'm
purpose.
told there's more bad news.
There's not bad news. There's not.
Totally just told me there is.
Oh, yeah, there is.
Don't worry, Will. You'll always have your police scanner.
Oh, thank God.
Do you have that still?
Yes. That's the
even
one
though,
thing I have left.
Probably very shortly it will be rendered completely useless by the police department.
Wait, what?
Yeah.
Oh,
What are
no!
you talking about?
The cops are fucking the police scanners?
Cutting down police scanners.
Why
Will.
would they do that?
Wait, yeah, especially when you're somebody who's just trying to help.
Yeah. Hey, I have to go to calls when they, say they're going to be backed up or something.
Wait, so are you saying they're going to stop them as in if you get caught with it, you're going to be in big trouble, or they just don't work?
Yeah, they'll scramble the signal.
They're gonna cut you out of the loop, Will.
I always thought it was a little bit weird that they didn't. Not in a way that I was concerned about in any way, but
Right.
it's like for official police business, and it just seems sort of weird that because of a technological quirk, just anybody can listen to what the cops are doing.
Yeah, especially these days. I watch the videos on YouTube of cops doing a bunch of bad stuff to people. Boy, does social media got those guys looking bad.
Right.
It's just one after another of just constant.
But it's just stupidity because...
Some of it's not. Some of it tells me that I think there should be some more schooling before you become a police officer, or maybe a refresher or something.
No, I just think it's the person.
I think a lot of people get in shock, go into shock, and do some things that I can't even. You do an untrained shit like you weren't composed or something. People need to be evaluated, I think, a little more, because I don't think that it's all malicious. I just think it's like normal people doing stupid shit, but they happen to be a police officer.
Yeah, unprofessional.
Yeah, but when this happens, a lot of these things that I was watching, it ended up in an innocent human's life is gone.
And that's why it's...
Like just shooting people where I was like, wow, I did not see how that was possible or necessary. And then, and the guy was like, why'd you do that? He's like, I don't know.
Wow. That is weird.
He shot an unarmed black man on his back on the road with his arms out with a mentally challenged guy holding a toy truck, and they thought it was a weapon or something. So he was on his back trying to calm the mentally challenged kid, and then when the cops came up, they shot the black guy. And he was like, why did you do that? And he's like, I don't know.
Look.
That's a mistake, but that just tells me, like, he didn't know because he was freaked out.
Yeah. No.
He was freaked out on the situation.
I don't know what that situation was or anything, but
It was a situation where two dudes were on arm line on the fucking middle of the street with 20 cops around them holding guns. That was the situation. I saw the video.
Obviously.
It got weird. It got scary, and you lost your cool. And it's this weird thing where you can be like, oh, it's because they're racist, because the dude was a big black dude. And I feel like if you're a black cop and there's a big black dude that looks like he's got a weapon, you're more suspicious of him than a white dude. I feel like everybody's been played by the social media, TV, movie world that, if a dude's got a turban on and he puts his hand behind his back, you're more suspicious. In the airport, you're more suspicious. Why would I wear a fucking turban if I was going to blow your plane up? But you'd be more paranoid of that because you watch a bunch of movies and shit. They've been doing it way before 9/11. People have been bashing people that wear that hat for fucking ever in Hollywood. So you just think that. You think that about black people. You think that you always jump to it. And then it's like you're racist. Cause I sort of the other one was a white guy in a hotel room who was obviously cheating on his wife. But they came to the room because somebody said he had a gun pointed out the window of his room. And then when they opened he came out with the chick and him walking. They were like, hands in the air. He put his hands in the air, and then he said, get on your knees and start walking towards us. And he was crying, walking towards him. And his his basketball shorts were under his knees and they were pulled down. And he reached back to pull his shorts up, and the dude shot him. And he'd already stood up. He was already out with the chick, and they were both out, and the arms are up. And it was just like, you could have just walked over there. His fingers were in the air and his arms were up. So is he shooting you with his dick? Like, or at least make him walk backwards. Why on his knees? I don't know what.
Okay.
It was just like all these weird, and it was just all these circumstances where I was like, look, that's a human error. You know, that guy, you know, was, you know, freaking out. Like the dude could have had a gun. I'm sure he goes to places where dudes do have guns, so he's got a little shock in his head, and he fucking blew this dude away who was like just some fucking dumb white dude who was staying at a Super 8 with some dumb bitch, and they shot him. He didn't have a gun. No guns.
He was
like a 28-year-old dude.
He reached for something.
Yeah, but if you
and that's what you're looking
the
for.
videos of a you can see clearly. They can both see what's going on.
Look,
I'm not trying to. I'm not playing. I'm saying that dude did an accident. It's an accident, but a dude died. It's a really. He was just a normal dude in a hotel room with some girl that he'd met. Like he died. If he's his wife or his kids, you made an error that is irreversible. You know what I mean? Like, it's a mistake that I will never forgive you for. Why should I?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Especially if I ever watch that video and I'm their kids. Like, you fucking idiot, dude. But I get. It means like, have I ever made a mistake driving a car? I think I'm a pretty good car driver. I make mistakes all the time. I make mistakes everything I do. I'm a giant mistake that really tries to be good at things. So what? Everybody fucks up stuff. It's just that job. I feel like sometimes that job, maybe people don't take it as serious as they should sometimes.
It's inherently
practice
dangerous.
Their shit. You know?
Yeah.
Like if I'm going to be an MMA fighter, I wouldn't do it. I don't do it because I'm not good enough. I'll get eaten if I kept going, and I don't know if everybody, especially in those neighborhoods where motherfuckers are shooting, doing all kinds of stuff. I'd just be better equipped. That's me.
I think training, number one, for sure, absolutely. Yeah. But look, of course there are cops who have bad intentions or bad people, just like there are dry cleaners and hairstylists that are bad people.
I know I think that there's less of that than there. Just old bad cops that are looking to shoot people, like get away with it because they're actually like murderers on the streets. I don't believe that. I'm sure there's people out there that are bad. There's bad cops that sell drugs and rough people up and are fucking assholes. But I would like to think that and it could be completely clueless, but that it's more human error and basic human emotions that haven't been trained to handle bad days, ridiculous people, and hand-to-hand combat, technical, reading people's heads. I just feel like they're just like donut. They could sell you donuts. They could work in the cafeteria, and they can also have a gun and tell you to fucking put your hands behind your head and shoot you in the fucking back. Like, they don't look that good sometimes. I see videos of police officers that I'm like, you're not in shape.
Well, that's because
then what's up with that?
You hardly ever see the videos of a cop just doing his job.
Well, it's a numbers game. I looked it up. There's 250,000 people who have like powers to arrest people as cops in America. So it's 250,000 cops, practically speaking. And my experience has been largely that cops have good intentions and are capable. I'm sure there's plenty of people who have lived different lives than me, just have different experiences. Person, color than me, might have a different story on that, but I generally, it's funny, I actually had a talk with my son this morning about like trusting the police. The police are your friend. The police can help you. They came to his school and gave away coffee to the parents, which I paid for with all the tickets they're constantly giving me driving through their fucking town.
Right.
But
it's a good way to look at it.
I don't think
positive.
there's certainly no country that you could point to where you could not find incidents of cops doing deranged, brutal, awful shit. I would just be curious to know, where do we stack up? If you can objectively rate like the police forces from other civilized
See,
countries,
well,
I bet we do pretty good.
No,
See, I don't want to.
absolutely.
I don't want to compare to like third world countries.
No, I
where
said
people,
civilized.
Well, okay, I don't want to compare.
first
I don't want
world.
to compare to England. I don't want to compare to anybody. I just don't want a bunch of police officers accidentally doing stupid shit that could be easily prevented. Like this guy's saying they killed a mentally challenged 80-pound kid who had a screwdriver in his hand. I feel like somebody could have handled that differently. I don't care if we're the best guys at it.
But also,
That's a fucking giant mistake, right?
oh, no, of course.
And I mean, the video I watched this morning was like he had a truck. You know, I feel like if you could pay me, I'd wear the vest and walk over there to see if it's a truck or a gun. It just, why did you shoot him?
Look, because you're looking at a very narrow series of clips.
It's a big mistake.
If you
And they
looked at-
make big mistakes all the time.
No,
People
all
die.
the time?
Yep.
No. Because the body cam footage, if you
Austin.
went through every body cam footage of every cop out there, you would spend the rest of your life doing it and probably never
Right,
reach
it's
an
terrible.
incident where someone did something that terrible. You've got a compilation of...
Look, I'm not. You're just now. You're switching it to just deaths. I just think that it's a really serious job, and they
It is.
and sometimes they don't seem that educated, and they kind of pick people because they're mood swingy. I mean, they're having bad days, like regular people.
Right.
I just feel you should be more equipped because that job is very serious. You can make and break people's lives.
I agree with that, but unless you're going to start paying police officers $400,000 a year, so you could get the
Which I
absolute-
would be for.
the absolute best. Well, I would too. Is it going to happen?
Yeah.
No.
Why not? No, I think the
You're-
worst
you're-
one is the toughest communities have the they get paid the least.
Right. Yeah. Right. Yeah. And by the way, I'm not. Again, I have good experiences with the cops by and large. I'm not saying that we just get a bunch of dummies because we don't pay them enough, but I don't think you could put together a group of 750,000 people. Find 750,000 airline pilots where you need all kinds of crazy qualifications. 750 anything. Name the most qualified. 750,000 Marines. I'll show you a couple of fucking whack jobs.
Right. And look, I think we've got better training now than we have ever before because, number one, a lot of these guys came from the military and they know how to handle themselves. And number two, just because of all the pressure that's on them to do the right thing. Of course, people are going to make mistakes, but what you've...
You're talking about like in the last year, because
I know, I'm
because
talking
of the
about
cameras. I think it's only been brought up recently because there's all these people getting killed and they're starting to pop up on camera, and now everybody's talking about it. But before then, I didn't know about it because I'm over here in innocent white privilege world where nobody talks to me about innocent people getting shot because they don't get shot in the street. And Michael, the police have been nice to you your whole life because you look like nobody would ever. You're no danger. When no one ever reports that Michael Tully's on the street doing anything, you're a Caucasian guy that like doesn't fire off any fucking alarms at all.
Right.
And I feel like some people
Yeah.
might look different and get a treatment that is undeserved because this person is uneducated on what, just because you're black or whatever the fuck it is.
Tattooed.
Yeah, you might rough them up, or you might say the wrong thing, or like the one where it's like you have a bad day. I know everybody's human, but they should do courses on it. And Tully's right. If you don't give them the money to educate them, then yeah, you just get dudes that are doing accidental shit that is fucking stupid. Don't tell me. I'm not saying that criminals are brilliant. They're fucking idiots. I hate them. I hate crime. I hate gangbangers. I hate fucking drug dealers. But they didn't go to the school of anything. You did.
Chris Rock had a great joke about this, that he said the average starting salary for a cop was $25,000. He said people are amazed that they're shooting other people. I'm amazed they're not accidentally shooting themselves.
Look,
Yeah, I mean, it's pretty crazy how much money somebody gets for getting shot at every day. Because the worst towns are the ones where those dudes are for sure. I back them more that they're assholes. Do you know what I mean? Because every day they deal with full lying bullshit, fucking ready to shoot you motherfuckers. So if I'm doing that every day, that changes me. I get that.
They should rotate people through.
Well, no. If you were more, it's sort of like Vietnam. Like when you just throw a bunch of kids out there, they don't know what they're doing. They're going up against people that are better trained. I know there's a bad analogy, but you're not really well trained. You're not really well trained in communicating with people. I catch that a lot. I see that where they can be easily provoked to do something, and that shows lack of intelligence. There's other ways to do this. You don't have to use force, and I see it all the time.
You see it all the time because it's concentrated and distilled that way. Do you think that cop that shot that guy in the hotel unjustly made that stupid error in judgment? I mean,
I think if he had better training, he would have done that a different way, and that guy didn't have to die at all.
Okay, great.
And I didn't say he was a bad person.
No,
I said that.
I know. But I mean, what happens to him after he shoots and kills someone? He lives with that for the rest of his life. So I don't think anybody is out there thinking I can just shoot people.
If I was his wife, I'd rather live with him than my husband that's dead.
Right, and that's what I believe most cops think is, look, I'm doing a very dangerous, inherently dangerous thing. I'm dangerous myself because I'm pointing a gun at someone. Yeah. You've got to make a decision in microseconds that we can sit back and analyze forever. We can take all the time in the world.
Yes, I agree to all this, but you don't have the training.
No,
if you don't have the training, you make mistakes, and people die.
I think you make mistakes no matter.
So I don't think it's. I feel like you're saying that. I don't think the police are bad. I feel like they need better. Not everybody either. Some of them need better training, and some of them could train themselves better. Because you could go to the range, you could go to a gym, you could go to a therapist, work on communication skills with people. Maybe I'm giving the wrong advice. I just saw so many videos of people fucking up. Just
of course
talking to people, not shooting or hitting them. I'm like, man, this guy's just angry and violent. That's not the way to do this. Anyway, this guy's going to defend me. I mean, defend you. I don't know your name, dude. Sorry. Came off the screen.
Hello?
Hello?
Yeah, man.
Go ahead, dude.
I don't know. This stuff is bumming me out nowadays. And Mike and Will, I appreciate it. My grandpa was killed in the line of duty. I mean, the stuff these guys see, I actually went to school to be a cop, and I was a reserve for many years, and it's just something I couldn't do for a living. The suicides, everything you see on a daily basis, you can train, and most cops have phenomenal training. It's just, there's every pilots have bad days. Everyone has bad days. Mistakes happen, but your colleagues are getting killed. I mean, if you guys rode along with the cop actually, and you saw the anger and hostility that they're faced with on a daily basis, it's tough.
I didn't say it was easy. Yep.
I'm not saying it's easy, but mistakes happen, and you're calling. There's a black cop in Minneapolis shot an Australian woman on accident. But that's not news. Mistakes happen, and it's
See, I don't know. Do you why is it black or white? I don't care what color anybody is. I just don't feel like a black cop that accidentally shots an innocent person. I don't give a fuck what color they are. If you bring that in, that's your problem. I care about I don't care what color it is. You got the gun and the authority, and if you're a little untrained, you make a mistake and kill an innocent person. I would rather you got more education in how to do your job.
You're acting like they don't.
Yep, I am acting like they could have better. Yeah, from the videos I've seen and interactions I've had with police, I think they could have they could go back to school a few more years. Some of them, or just be more concerned about how serious their job is.
Yeah, I guess we're gonna have to agree to disagree, man.
That's fair enough. It's the Jason Ellis show. It's fair enough. I don't even. You might be right.
I guess the point is just this simple. It's like, what is the thrust of this? There is like a systemic problem where there are far too many cops who are underqualified or undertrained, or do we feel like the issue is that there are some small percentage of cops who either aren't good enough for the job or aren't trained enough to do the job properly?
I mean,
because if the problem is it a couple of cops are out of order, or is it this whole system's out of order? Which one are we saying?
Well, I'm not saying the whole system's out of order.
If
I'm
you
just saying, if you don't know how to if you can't take somebody down by yourself, maybe you shouldn't be a police officer.
How many cops are in the city of Los Angeles, for example? About, just guess, crazy guess.
No idea.
Oh, let's just say 1,500. If 1,500 guys are taping everything they do for 8 hours a day, and one video of a guy making a mistake.
It's not one video. There's tons. Just like there's tons of videos of cops helping people out. You don't think I haven't seen a video where they pulled over a car for speeding and there was a baby that was sick and they put the baby in the police car and escorted it immediately to the hospital? I know. I back cops. I've always backed cops. Just one time, I'm bringing up that you don't... Some of them... I've seen a fight where a dude's fighting a cop and there's 3 other cops and they don't fucking help him. I'm like, what are those other 3 cops doing? What is that training? The amazing amount of training that they had, that they let the other dude get throttled by this guy for fucking ever until he fell on the ground and then they jumped on him. I'm like, what are you doing, officers? Really? Your fucking friend is getting pummeled. You're scared. That's not training.
I just want to make sure that you're not taking these distilled instances from watching YouTube videos and making a conclusion that might be statistically incorrect.
All right. Thank you.
LA has 1 cop for every 433 residents, one of the lowest ratios of police officers to residents of any major city in the country. That feels about right.
Okay, but how many? That does not answer the question.
There's 9,000.
Oh, 9,000.
And 7,000 of them are in Culver City.
John, welcome to the show.
What's going on? Please let me beg of you all, to go to YouTube and look up First Amendment audits. You want to see some absolute constitutional
Oh, God. This guy's gonna...
atrocities.
Jesus Christ, dude, you're not that important. Stop stalling.
Easy like us.
You alright? I can't do him. He's fucking... That's the cockiest phone call I've ever had.
What?
Ed.
what was the...
Asshole.
What's his...
No, there's tons of videos on police pulling over people and when you have all your bullshit facts right and you don't have and then they explain their rights that they don't have to do this, and then the officer's like, well, yeah, I'm gonna do it, and fuck you, open the door, because he gets all angry. Like, you're kind of making... Those ones are kind of annoying to me. I feel like... I did see one with a black lady who was pulled over and the cop said, I checked your tags and it's not coming up. And she just so happened to be like a Senate or something, and it was like she was the first African American in Chicago or something to be that person. So she was like, you checked my tags, you ran my tags, why would you run my tags? He's like, oh, we do that, make sure cars aren't stolen, stuff like that. And she's like, okay, well, I'm gonna need your cards. And then he jumped to, oh, well, your windows look like they could be tinted too, so I might have pulled you over for that. Like, he pulled her over because she was black in a nice car. And she was a high ranked official, and she got that dude in some serious shit. And that's on his camera. Because it's out there. Because they have to put it out there. So people, because you're angry. Because you're like, Anthony Camino or something, but you're a police officer. So every now and then you see a dark person and you fuck with them.
See, I think that... I've been on ride-alongs with cops, and I know... I don't even know if this
Anybody
is legal,
in LA want to give me a ride-along? Because I'll do it.
I've seen they run tags. They just run tags. They don't see the person in the car. They just run tags to see fishing. They're fishing.
But you pulled them over for no reason, and then you ran the tags. She didn't break the law.
They run the tags before they pull somebody over.
But if you didn't break the law, you don't think there's something weird about that?
No, totally. But see,
okay.
I don't think
Wait. Did you say no? Did you say no totally or yes totally? But because it's weird, right?
Yes.
To pull somebody over for no reason.
I got pulled over for no reason the last time I got pulled over.
I got 5 felony stops on me, so I know what that feels like.
Wait.
But what it is
what?
I think you're way...
Wait, no, what?
My first 5 years of living here, man, I got felony stopped.
What's a felon? Wait, would they put the gun on you?
Yeah, and where you have to,
man, he
hands in
listens
the
to
air,
that
your
shit
legs
way
crossed
too
and
much,
shit.
Right? Me and Michael are like, felony stop. Like, I thought you're a felony. You had a felony and they found you 5 times.
I've never had.
You mean
that
they pulled a gun on you?
Yeah.
Yeah. Me too. It's pretty fucking. It's pretty heavy.
Yeah, it is.
And kind of unnecessary. I'm pretty much every time that's ever happened to me.
Totally. But look, I think...
Actually, fucking every time it's ever happened to me, come to think of it, it was fucking crazily... It was unnecessary.
Oh, yeah. No, mine were... I was a pedestrian two
so
of
there
those
you go.
times. But...
Offended him.
I think that there is way more likely chance if you're going to pull somebody over without having them do anything wrong, wouldn't you pull over somebody who doesn't look like they belong in the car because of their social class rather than the color of their skin? If a ratty looking white dude is driving a brand new fancy Bentley, that looks out of order.
You can't pull somebody over unless you have a reason. That's against the law.
Well, but Jason,
I know,
you've told
but
the story
I'm
a couple times, but you got pulled over, and yeah, you were doing other shit, but the guy was like, admit it, you don't look like you should have this car. So you were profiled.
Yeah, but I broke the law.
Yeah, I know, but I'm saying, but you were also, the guy was especially suspicious.
Yeah, but I told you, when people profile me, I went to the tattoo shop. You know what I mean? But you are fucking profiling me big time.
Right, exactly, but it doesn't change anything that this is something that the way that you chose to look, rather than the way you were born looking. Look, any single thing that we can bring up, somebody can call up and say the counter example. There are plenty of people who get pulled over and get treated shitty who are fucking boring looking, Ted Knight looking white motherfuckers. That guy, go ahead and hang up. We're well aware you fucking exist. Plenty of people can call in and say, well, no, it's not a race thing. It's a class thing. I'm a poor white guy and I get fucked with all the time. Hang up. We're well aware of that. My sister used to date a Puerto Rican dude, and when he pulled through my town, he got pulled over a lot. That was racial profiling. We're all aware that happens too. Don't bother calling. Hang up. We're talking about, by and large, what is the issue and what should be done about it.
I see a guy on the phone says training is easy to forget. I think that's because if the other guy said that the cops do have a lot of training, so maybe they need to keep going and refreshing. Because if I learn how to box a little bit and then I never boxed again until I got into an altercation, I would be way less good of a boxer. You got to stay sharp. Sorry, but Joe, real quick, what's up?
Yeah, I just want to preface this statement by saying, there's a lot of good cops out there. My brother is a cop, but he's a fucking cocksucker.
Wow.
Most of these cops, it's just about the good old boys club, and most of them are cocksuckers.
Yes, most people that fit into a certain class are something.
I wasn't trying to have a fight with everybody. I just noticed I've always thought it, and then I kind of, I really watched a couple where I was like, man, that's, I fucked up and I gave you a ticket and you didn't deserve it, versus, I fucked up and I killed you. I'm like, whoa, you don't like that. Well, another caller's trying to say, if you kept going to practice while you were because you are, it's like you're a knight. Let me finish. It's like you're a knight, and you're like protecting the king. But ever since he knighted you, you just sit on your fat ass fucking eating, not doing nothing. And when crunch time comes, you ain't that guy anymore.
They have to qualify on their weapon.
Dude, that's ridiculous. Often. How can you? There's so many out of shape people that are police officers. That's crazy to say. There's no way they were the officer they were when they got in the academy. No fucking way. You can't go up that wall. I know tons of people I see driving in LA that can't go up that wall. No fucking way.
I'm just saying
maybe they're about to get on a desk, but they're in a car now.
Well, I'm just saying look, whether they're physically fit to chase somebody or not is a different subject. I'm saying they qualify on their weapon, and
the gun works, but they can't run anymore. That's a good combo.
I don't know. If
you started it.
I don't know if they have to run and fire at the same time.
You know what? You should never run and fire.
Right.
Because unless you're causing a scene to escape. Because running and firing, if you're trained, doesn't really work. Everybody knows that. So you
can be fat and fire a gun, is what you're saying.
Yeah, that's
so. All I'm saying
that's the terror. Those are the videos that I'm being shown by the fucking. It's because it happens. Is why. Because I've seen fat dudes like boom, boom, boom. I'm like, oh my god, you can't do that.
Well, we'll have to agree to disagree.
You can do that.
I think that if I filmed you 8 hours a day, that I would see you make all kinds of mistakes. Luckily, your mistakes don't end up with in life or death situations. Now that same cop makes the mistake, and the guy was reaching for a gun.
You took the job. I didn't take the job.
No,
I would not take that job.
I know.
Dude, I wouldn't. You can't. I covered my. I'm not hiding anything. I'm a fucking retard. Don't give me that job. I'll kill me. Like in an hour.
If that guy
I go to my head and I walk around looking to fuck somebody over, and then if they fuck back, I'll kill them.
Yeah, you shouldn't take that job.
Yeah, do you think there's anybody out there that's like me that's a police officer?
Of course.
I got friends that are listening to me right now that are cops going, dude, why are you doing this?
No,
I'll tell you why I'm doing it. I was watching a video. I was just going to make an opinion, and now Will's kind of attacking me because he loves the police force. Now I'm only arguing for at Will. I'm not actually trying to prove a point anymore.
No, I'm not disagreeing with you. I believe that there are definitely cops who need more training, and training is number one, and professionalism. They have to be professional at what they do.
Tons and tons of bad cops. Nobody's debating that.
But
Right.
I'm saying that there are bad people in every organization. I don't think that it's a disproportionate amount to any other job. DJs or like I said, dry cleaners or firemen. I think you have bad people in those positions. Of
I
course, they should
find
be
dry
weeded
cleaners
out.
to always be very nice.
I don't
They
find
never
that,
fucked up your clothes.
I don't find that.
No.
I think dry cleaners are pure evil, but it's funny that you bring up firefighters, because I don't, I mean, I guess because I don't really depend on them, and
They seem pretty nice too.
yeah, I actually have
I've never been yelled at by a firefighter.
yeah, I just don't go through my life going, well,
At least
there's
yelling
always
all
a
the
couple
time.
bad apples in the fire department.
Yeah.
I don't really feel that way. I just feel like they're like nice guys who like
Right.
pancakes and Dalmatians.
But there are. You know that
No,
there
I
are
don't.
plenty of firefighters
no,
that
I've
have
never
become...
met a firefighter I don't like.
Where's the videos of firefighters like beating up black people and shit?
No,
Okay, I'm
no.
just stirring the pot.
It's
I
a
didn't mean
different
that.
Is there a video of a guy pushing someone back in the fire?
A black guy?
but there are plenty of cases where firefighters started giant fires on purpose.
Yeah, drumming up business.
What's your problem with firefighters?
Nothing. I'm saying there are just a few, and we shouldn't
Could've
let...
fooled me.
Sometimes you have to fight fire with fire.
That's
Will.
right.
You do.
I mean, did you watch Blow? Yeah, because it's downdraft or whatever it was. You got to do that.
You got to cut a fire line.
Backdraft. Whatever the fuck that atrocious film was.
I just wanted to clarify your point to see what you were thinking in the way of stuff, because in my opinion, it sounded like what you're saying is it's just rampant. Like most cops are have an issue and they're fat and untrained and they pick on people that are other races.
You think you took what I was saying and exaggerated it a little bit?
I think I'm a fairly,
you know what?
reasonable person. I think another reasonable person can come to that conclusion.
All right, well then let me clarify. I don't think that every police officer is fat.
Most?
No, I don't think most at all. But I think it wouldn't hurt for most police officers to start to retrain themselves and get in shape. I don't think that police officers should be out of shape.
Fair?
So I don't think you're that good of a police officer if you're a big fat man. Because you've lost a part of your job. Because I believe running is a part of your job. I mean, not all the time. I know cops, there's a lot of people running, but you don't. I know you're in your car a lot, but what if? Because if you can't run, you're gonna shoot me.
I disagree.
All right. But yeah, I don't.
We'll
I
continue to
appreciate. I
disagree.
appreciate the police. I've always appreciated them. Just now that the video world is out there, I have noticed that I feel like there could be some corrections made that would keep the America safer. That's all.
All right.
All right, we'll be back. Maybe.
See, here's the thing. I don't know if I should disagree with you, but I think that makes better radio if I'm...
Wait, you're fake disagreeing with me? I was gonna
I
say,
would never
Jesus
do
Christ.
that. I would never do that. But, I just
No,
need
dude, I say
someone to give me a signal of like, okay, now stop or whatever, But I think it's interesting for the listener.
Yeah, I'm cool.
Yeah, cool. Why not? I was just saying, I can
just noticed that a lot of them in that, like, I'm like, God, I see that a lot. And I see video. I know people don't want to put videos up of cops being nice. I get that.
No, I mean, how many hits does that get? Or a guy just like doing something regular?
Well, actually, there's one that is going viral because they like did some illegal turn and the cops pulled them over and their baby was like unconscious or something.
Oh yeah.
And the cop grabbed the baby and said, "Follow me," and fucking blasted the lights and it was a black family, white cop, black kid. You know
Crazy.
What I mean? I'm just you know what I mean. I don't know. It was viral, so I thought it was cool. It wasn't showing. And then the other one with that white chick being racist to the barbecue guys, and then the white cop was like, "Hey, I'm not doing anything to help."
Right.
You get them, and her getting hysterical about it.
Oh man, she was crazy. But have you seen the one of the New York guy?
No.
That's the latest thing, dude.
What happened?
New York guy is screaming at these people for speaking Spanish in the restaurant to each other. This is America.
I think it's a girl.
No, it's a dude who, and of course they
no,
trace down
okay,
who he was.
He's
He's a lawyer.
I saw the one where it's a lady yelling, "This is Canada," and you're not Canadian to this guy who was like of Indian descent.
That's what this guy did, until people identified him as a lawyer in Manhattan, and now people have found 4 other videos of him doing similar things.
Oh yeah,
where he's just like going off on people like, "I'm going to call ICE on you," and all
What's
this other,
ICE?
the
Immigration
enforcement
shit.
arm or whatever, for them talking Spanish to each other in a restaurant. Usually these internet
that's like a. That's like when you let it fester, and you don't try to sort something out, and it's just there forever. You know what I mean? Like you've analyzed it, and you're like, nah, I'm gonna fucking sit on that one, and you know it's wrong. He knows it's wrong.
Yeah.
But
he's so angry, dude.
That's probably like his dad taught him to do it or something. That sounds like something. When you can be that successful and still that bitter, it's like, holy shit.
I usually don't like it when the internet decides to like trace somebody down and make their life a living hell, but this guy was 100% just cocksucker, man. You'll see the video sooner or later. Somebody will send it to you.
Oh my god.
What's wrong?
I'm just getting a text from a number I don't know saying it's not a cop issue. Bring up the issue that it lies in metropolitan departments. Do you ever see these issues or out of shape state police or sheriffs? Never.
I wonder what number that is.
You know, a fucking dude tried to pull a badge on me on the street the other, and I just told him to go fuck himself. Like I come pulling out onto Laurel, and he comes up beside me. He's like, "Going a bit fast around that turn, eh?" And I'm like, "Would you get a fucking life, asshole?" And he's like, "Oh yeah." I'm like, "Yeah." And he goes, "Fucking pull over." And I'm all, "See that? See that? Pull over on that, you fucking cunt." And just drove off.
And he didn't do anything.
He followed me for a little bit, and I was like, if he's a cop, like, let's go.
Turn on the lights, man.
Yeah, no lights. Because
there's
he was faking it.
I taped. I don't know if you ever see my Instagram, but this
lady walking across the street.
Yeah, dude. I mean, you couldn't see it in the shot, unfortunately, but there was a big SUV that you hear slam on brakes. You know, the anti-lock brakes.
She a little Asian lady?
No, she's like this white lady that screams all the time of wow, fuck yeah. I mean, she goes down the street like that all the time, and she's like getting in kids' faces and shit, being like, "Nobody likes you." And she's like talking about rape and murder and shit. And she's a real piece of work. So, you know, if you know something that I don't, I would be interested in hearing about that.
Yeah.
So, all right. I'm just throwing that out there.
Vice versa.
Is one other thing is things going okay with people talking to each other and stuff. All right, cool, awesome. Well, I'm down to help with being.
Coming back here, do you want to do the fixing things with Frank and the Goons, engine, animal, or ass? Or since we were a little heavy on that? Is there lighter headlines in Ellis Mania 15
I
name?
mean, I want to hear the fart game.
Sure.
I mean,
Okay.
It just sounds too exciting to. I need to hear it now.
Do the Ellis Mania reveal after that.
Okay.
The what?
Ellis Mania Twitter poll results from
okay.
yesterday.
What is it?
Uh,
It's Munch Your Punch, right?
Yeah, it was close.
Really?
45% Munch My Punch. Meet Us in Vegas and Mixed Martial Farts was tied at 22%. Pain Damage was 10%.
All right. So who's in the fart guessing game?
Kevin and I can be in because we put clips together.
Okay. You want to be on this, Will? Or you want?
I can do it if you want.
Put it on the wall.
Yeah, King's Page.
Stuff, Betsy.
Knocking shit over, it sounds like.
Fucking whatever.
I just noticed this lamp here the other day. I don't know why. I've never seen it. It's not half here. I'm like, why do we have a lamp?
It's too dark.
Yeah, there's a lamp by the refrigerator. I never noticed it, honestly, until like 2 days ago.
You're not up here at night enough.
Yeah, I guess not. I know, it is a nice view.
That bit is anyway.
Yeah.
When it rains, you can see the water the next day.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's amazing how much it clears out.
Small ocean, man.
30 seconds.
Whoa.
Library coming back.
Shit, fuck.
Here's a mail stream.
More with Jason Ellis right after this.
Small business owners across the country know meeting all your customers' needs and interacting and attracting new clientele is difficult enough. It's difficult to read too when you didn't go to school. Never mind worrying about finding an entertainment solution that meets the needs of your business. I don't know. I'm gonna read it. That's where the Dish can help. Yes. So yes, they do. I think. Drive repeat business and attract new customers with the amazing TV experience from Dish. Yeah, it's more of them. You'll get award-winning technology and support, free equipment, and free standard installation.
Thank you, Dad.
They say you're welcome, Will. But the best part is the 2-year TV price guarantee.
Unbelievable.
With Dish, you'll always get consistent pricing and reliable performance. That's the word I tried to read. It's easy to sign up, and you'll also get flexible entertainment options to meet your needs.
Look at me, I'm flexible.
Because after all, wow, that's very stretchy, Will. Your business is unique. Like that stretch you're doing, Will. You're like a pretzel. Why Dish offers the customizable package TV package called the Flex Pack, which offers 50 popular channels starting as low as $39.99 a month. With somebody help Will with the availability to add on channel packs that appeal to your customers. Give your business an entertainment upgrade with the wide variety of channels and premium technology from Dish. Learn more about Dish for your business at dish.com/business. Yep. Only offers require 2-year commitment. Other restrictions apply. Man.
Hey, I'm Mullen Ackerman from Showtime may have also seen me in Rock of Ages, sticking my tongue down Tom Cruise's ear. I'm on the show where I tattooed the guy's ass who's hosting it. That's right, Jason Ellis has my name tattooed on his buttocks. It's the Jason Ellis Show on Sirius XM. Now bend over.
I got it. This doesn't work, Andrew. You're too big for the fucking camera.
I'll sit next to Kevin.
Wait, I didn't turn you guys on.
I'll post up next to Kevin.
No, it's alright. It's alright. You don't have to go that. You're getting drastic.
It was just another day at the zoo.
Move that way,
Children and families enjoying themselves, animals frolicking, enjoying the hell out of their life in captivity.
Too close to each other.
I'm so pumped on this camera angle right now. It's got... Andrew's like one of those people that desperately wants to be famous, and in the camera it's like he's a famous person's being interviewed, and Andrew knows that it's like a UFC thing where if you lean over the back of Dominic Cruz's head, you can be like, "Mom, can you see my face?" Nobody cares.
I feel like I'm a reporter and I'm about to get Baba Booeyed or something.
He's like like a lamprey. What do you call those things that hang out on sharks? You know, the animal.
Oh yeah, did you see that video of the fucking the bird dive into the water to the shark and get the fucking one of those fish like and rip its head out of the side of the shark and come up and eat it?
That'd be crazy if it was like.
So
I just
ballsy.
realized that sharks don't have blowholes. Alright, let's put a dolphin in place of a shark.
No, let's fucking hang out! Let's hang out where sharks have blowholes! Let's just hang out here for a little bit.
Let's hang out where sharks rape people.
Yeah!
I would just love to see a bird dive bomb
into a shark's blowhole.
Miscalculate, get stuck in a blowhole. That's a fun death.
I'll look for that photo in the chat. In the meantime, feast on the first ever photo of a silverback gorilla giving people at the zoo the finger.
Yeah.
I like his moxie.
That's not a purpose good. It's not a good one. He didn't like bring his other hands down. It's more like, I don't know, and he's got lazy fingers around the side of the flip off. I don't know.
I want it to be a flip.
He looks fun as fuck, man. I mean, apart from the bit where he's going to kill you, I would love to be his friend more than any, like, a dog or anybody. Like, that's how that, like how Mike Tyson wanted a tiger. I want a gorilla, like a silverback that's my friend.
So, they're pretty
That's
smart.
like that rock movie. Rampage.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh.
I want to see a gorilla do that Bafangul thing where they, like, do the uppercut motion and then chop down on their elbow crease with the other hand.
I don't want a gorilla friend anymore.
It would be fun to tumble around with him, right?
Right?
That would be
That's
awesome.
what I'm saying. It'd be just, the whole bit where he
But
might be like, I don't know who you are anymore, and he eats my genitals. I'll be like,
Right.
oh, man.
They're smart, but they're in prison. Do you think they have any joy at all in their lives while in a zoo?
I feel like that's like asking an inmate, a human in prison, do they have any fun at all? I think, yes, sometimes, but I don't think it's the maximum fun a human can have, nor a gorilla. Because you know the cage.
Yeah, like even when you get into like a decent game of cards, there is that pall hanging over it of knowing that none of us could leave if we wanted to.
Yeah.
But also, they don't get the joy. Most wild animals get some sort of reward in their brain center or whatever from tracking down their own food.
Yeah.
What if a panda's...
They get depressed.
Oh, pandas are
like
fine.
a panda's
Pandas
got
are
a...
absolutely fine.
Yeah,
Yeah,
fuck those
pandas are useless.
Different story.
Yeah, we hate pandas.
They're like fish. They have no idea.
They have no feelings. I wish Kurt sang a song about them as well. They fucking suck.
Just anything
Death
in
to
the
pandas.
monkey family.
No,
Miserable.
almost everything except pandas and fish.
Yeah, because they're so dumb. All the others are not dumb, and they know that they're in there. You know,
Mosquitoes.
sharks can't be. You know, you can't keep a great white in captivity because his sonar bounces off, and he knows he's in a cage and is shut off and die.
There are a lot
Did
of
you know
dumb...
that?
No.
Did you know that blowhole shark? You did. There's no way you knew that, right? I mean, you thought they had a blowhole 5 seconds ago.
These days, I'm very selective on what information I take in about sharks because my whole world just got turned upside down.
Okay,
Right.
so let's play our new
And
game.
reindeers, don't forget that.
Yes.
Let's play.
Reindeers are real, and sharks don't have blowholes.
You need a T-shirt of a Viking riding on a reindeer. That would be the show mascot.
So I'm gonna Google image search.
Look, man, it's important that we entertain
Don't forget
and
the-
educate.
don't
This
forget
is a
the
show
narwhal-
where you can
narwhal.
grow with us.
We're expanding
forget
our
narwhals.
brains.
Because I didn't know. I had to tell my kids the other day that I didn't know what a narwhal was.
Oh yeah.
But I reckon it was one of those things like when you make fun of Donald Trump for not knowing something, and you didn't fucking know it either, and everyone's bringing it up, and now you're like on the joke. Like, you didn't even know how to say that country.
Right.
You didn't even know that country existed, asshole.
Right.
Yeah, he
Fuck.
thought Frederick Douglass was alive too. I'm gonna Google image search bird stuck in dolphin blowhole. Going around the room, who thinks I come up with something real or Photoshop?
Nope, no way.
You come up with like a cartoon thing.
If
No.
you say
Yeah.
bird stuck in blowhole, I think
Okay.
you'll get something.
Yeah.
Okay, so leaving open the possibility it could be a shark's blowhole instead.
Yes.
All right, here we go.
You got to consider
now.
all blowholes.
I think a bird could dive into a blowhole.
Go to images.
Yeah, but for you to be there and get that photo,
Oh, yeah, good point. Oh, it's a water blowhole.
yeah, I don't. Not looking good.
No, I just saw an
There's a
article.
snake eating itself.
Yeah, those
That's
birds
cool.
that dive into the water, they're pretty fucking spot on, I just remember.
They know what they're doing.
Like, they catch fish that are deep in the water from above in the sky.
Maybe
One
it's-
shot.
And just in
eyes
general, they fly over fields and see like insects
Yeah.
and dive in and get them. You know, they're good.
Well, his eyes might be bigger than his stomach.
I think I saw a story where a fish died. A fish died stuck in a
I don't
blowhole.
know if we need that on the show.
By that you
I kinda
mean
hear
me, right?
Oh yeah, fish get stuck in blowholes, clog it up, and then the whale just dies.
Yep.
Oh.
I figured they would have enough pressure
To
to
blow
be
it
able to
out.
shoot fucking fish out of their hole.
Yeah, but maybe they're trying to suck in. They can't blow out because they didn't get any air in when when the bird went in there.
All right, dumb question.
Stupid ass
If they had
whales.
just exhaled,
Hold
they had
on.
nothing left to blow it out with.
And
Andrew's
dumb
got a
question.
Oh fuck yeah.
This might
Can't
actually be smart.
can't they breathe out of their mouths as well?
who?
So like, why would it die from a blowhole being stuck up? Couldn't they just breathe out of their mouth, like in and out? Isn't the blowhole just a nose on top?
Wait, where did the? So you're saying it would breathe through the mouth?
Right. So,
So
if
it would have to get its mouth out of the water,
right, but that's not like a can't do type thing.
isn't it?
No, you see whales
How long
jump.
do you think a whale can go with breathing through his mouth?
Well, I think it's the same thing as the blowhole. It's all connected to their lungs.
But how can he swim ever again? He has to put his head down.
Right.
that
So
means he
you
has to
take
be-
a breath.
So that means
and
he
then
has.
you.
So from now on, when he gets to the surface, he goes vertical and he just has his mouth out of the top and his tail to the bottom.
It's like a 3-foot adjustment from their blowhole.
Yeah, I don't think it works that way. I think it goes in and out the other side.
So their mouths don't connect to their lungs.
They don't have. I mean, yeah, because you know they don't breathe underwater, right?
Right. Yes, I'm well aware of that.
Okay.
It's great.
Is that?
Yeah.
So is the blowhole only used for exhaling?
You're just as confused.
Yeah.
I am too. So they can't even inhale through their mouths.
They've got to.
I thought it just went. No, they don't. Right?
Can we get a
Seems like-
zoologist on the phone?
I'm trying to Google it, and I'm reading something written for children, and it's escaping me. I just got
my
stumped by
God.
an article entitled "How Do Whales Breathe?"
Will, what's your opinion?
I would think, I don't know, but I would think that, yeah, they are connected. I think it probably blows the excess water out through the blowhole.
Feels like they should be able to blow it out their ass too, just to account for any.
It makes no
blockage.
sense at all.
Why?
Your ass is sealed, bruh.
It's like saying you can burp
It's like
out of
saying
your
you can
ass.
shit you can shit a turd out of your mouth.
Yeah,
Like,
because it's a hole.
there's two different cylinders, bruh. Like there's no tunnel to the other side. You know that, right?
Well, there should be. If they got 2 holes for breathing.
Oh, I should have a fucking jetpack attached to my butt cheeks, but we don't have it.
I know.
We have 2
I'm just
holes
pointing
for
out
breathing,
nature's
Kevin.
flaws. Stupid ass nature.
But we have 2 holes for breathing.
Oh, look out.
So do whales have 3 holes?
If
Whales
you
got
count, if
noses.
you count their asshole,
Don't we have 3 holes for breathing?
There's a fair one. Do whales have noses? Is there thingo their nose? Their nose hole, like they breathe out the top of their head instead of their nose. Because I've never seen a nose on a whale.
Yeah,
might
maybe
be-
blowhole's
yeah.
just a top nose.
I think it pretty much is. Yeah, they don't breathe through their. I don't think either dolphins or whales, except for very, very isolated instances of species. They just breathe in and out through the blowhole. It's a nose that has lips, basically.
Oh, so that sucks. So you're sitting there with a clogged blowhole. You got a perfectly good mouth hanging right there. You can't fucking do shit with it.
Yeah.
Well, if somebody covers your nose and your mouth, you have perfectly good ears that aren't helping you. You're just not set up that way.
Yeah. The whale wanted to say that, but Telly said it quicker.
Yeah, but mouths are universally used for breathing and stuff most of the time.
I'm not so sure about that. I thought I'd heard that it's...
Only stupid people breathe through their mouth, right?
Yeah, mouth breathers. Yeah.
Well, no, I think that it is sort of... I think I do know that it's an evolutionary quirk. I think that we develop the ability to breathe through our mouth. I'm not saying other animals can't do it too, but that's why your nose has all the shit in it for filtering. All the hairs and cilia and stuff that clears the shit out. Your mouth doesn't have that. So your mouth is not as good for breathing as your nose is. It really is supposed to be breathe through your mouth, breathe through your nose, eat through your mouth. We've just evolved to be able to also breathe through our mouth.
Man, it feels like the whales got the short end of that stick.
Did they?
I mean, can you imagine having a clogged nose and you're like, this fucking sucks, I'm dying over
They
here.
don't have a clogged nose.
But you also have to
They had a
realize
clogged blowhole.
But dude, the only
Nobody's
way...
gone in the blowhole.
The fishes.
Except for this one fish. But, dude, the only way they can breathe is by getting to the oxygen, which is on top of where they live. So it's perfect for them that they have one hole on their back.
And it also, I mean...
It's like if we
they also got the
breathed
short-
water and had blowholes on the bottom of our feet.
Or our dicks.
Oh my God!
Yeah, makes
Yes,
sense.
exactly. I think that sums it all up. If we had holes on our feet,
It's not
I
too
mean,
late,
it
crash
would
test
be
dummies.
it would be handy to have holes on your feet to like drink water, because then you could just like step in the lake and get a sip instead of bending over.
you could put your feet up on the dinner table and eat.
I could suck your dick by kicking you.
We got it all figured out.
Wow,
Right?
this was
Whales can't do that.
a real brainy conversation.
What? How is it not brainy? Got to go deep into the brain to come up with that shit.
Yep.
Hanging out with your basic
What
ass.
if you could breathe through your butt? You know what I mean? When,
I
when
can,
you're not
what do you
shitting,
mean?
it's
People
not doing a damn
people
thing.
can, and their vaginas. People,
Oh,
I see
God.
people breathe through their pussies all the time.
Can
They
they
go.
smell through it?
I've seen a girl do that with her vagina a bunch of times. There's videos
Yeah, me too.
everywhere. Yeah.
It's cool.
It's not cool. I mean, it's cool if I don't know her and I'm on YouTube, but if it's my... Like, if Katie was like, look what I figured out today, I'd be like, man, this might be the end of
Look,
everything.
I can play the beginning of Closer by 9 Inch Nails.
Oh man! If you start beatboxing to that, yeah, that's a whole.
But some
nother
people
level.
can do it.
There was a girl I had a crush in at retard school that could...
Makes sense.
We were
Mentally challenged school.
at the soccer field, and she put her ankles behind her head and was like, watch this, and just started rocking back and forth. And it took a good, 45 seconds before I was like, you aren't doing anything, and it just started, and then, you see the blades of grass move in front of her.
Is this before, after, or
Man.
during you had a crush on?
That's a retarded...
That's when he knew it was love.
It's a powerful retarded thought if you're saying the grass is moving.
Flags are
Even
waving.
her vagina had retard strength.
Okay, bye, everybody.
Yeah, no.
My crush cooled a little bit, but it was...
Where were
I
the
still wanted to do it.
supervisors during
Did
this?
she blow it out?
It's in a Copland over here. Where was the supervisors? Somebody stop this retarded lady from partying.
Was there no supervision?
All right, guys, well, I can talk about this all day. But
Yeah.
Kevin and
Good
Andrew,
job.
Oh, yeah, we've got something a little more highbrow for you.
Kevin and Andrew put their heads together, came up with a bit. We told them it was a terrible idea. They were like, no, trust me, this is going to be amazing. And
I feel good about this.
in the interest of team morale, I think we have to give the guys.
So when it fails, do I have to admit that it was my idea? Because it was a terrible... I feel like it's saved. It was a bad idea, but it's been saved by everybody else.
At least it'll raise the bar of the show.
Yeah, fuck you guys. I just want to hear the work of the talented Andrew and Kevin.
Right, so you're
If
always...
sucking dick through your feet is a little too lowbrow for you.
And Jason, you're always asking.
Check this out.
That's a promo.
Since you're always asking if an engine can sound like a fart,
I mean, if you had a mouth on your foot that didn't have any teeth, is it gay if I suck your dick with that? Because that's made to suck a dick.
No,
right?
only your foot's gay.
Right. What if I have if I tie it off, you know what I mean? Like if you get a snake bite, you kind of tie it off at the ankle.
It keeps the gay from spreading to the rest of your body.
Oh shit, my foot wants to suck Will off. I better get the shit before I turn into a whole homo.
Is there a single part of our body that is really less ideal for using for sex than our buttholes?
Oh, wait. Sorry, what?
Wait,
I mean, that is
Like
a
an
good
eye
point.
socket.
What?
wait.
But that doesn't. You'd have to remove your eyeball.
Yeah,
I'm just saying, how could it be worse to use any part of your body than your butthole?
Yeah, it's just
Your
a
butt-
fucking stink portal.
Yeah.
Stink portal.
Right, so the answer is hell yeah, you would let me suck your dick in my foot.
Yes.
Yeah, right.
Just-
Yeah, the only
don't-
thing that comes out of your ass is turds and farts.
All right, guys. Well, let's move on then, because that's solved.
Your mom.
So we're trying to answer the age-old question, Jason, of whether you can tell the difference between an engine, an animal, or an ass. And Kevin and I pulled a bunch of clips,
Yeah.
and you're going to have to guess, you,
Where is
Tully, and Will,
On the games page.
Okay.
Engine.
animal, or human ass
Okay.
that is making the noise. And so this is going to be real award-winning stuff here. And feel free to play whichever clip you want.
Okay, so wait. Oh, okay. We're gonna guess.
Yes.
No idea what that might be.
That was a chicken.
That was a Kawasaki.
So that's a fart, right? That's an ass.
Wait, what happened to? I thought we were gonna give these some ambient noise to throw people off.
Well,
the
those
scent,
are- those
so
are
to
So,
speak.
some of them
Yeah,
have
some of them-
ambient
Okay.
noise.
Oh, I see. Okay, so
Yeah.
you can't just go by the clues.
Right.
Okay, I'm gonna guess that's a fart, Andrew.
I'm gonna say that was a screwdriver.
Don't shoot it.
I
Will?
also say fart.
That is a point for Jason and Will.
yeah.
That's an ass.
Ah!
This game's hard.
Weird.
Michael, you blew it with the screwdriver.
Yeah.
You fucking idiot.
I'll
Yeah.
keep that in mind moving forward.
Don't you feel silly?
Number 2.
I gotta hear that again, because
Yeah.
it sounds like you're in the forest somewhere.
And everybody knows that's where animals
And
live.
that does sound like a fart. The start, that is a fart, but it goes wild. Officially the dumbest. I mean, we're the best. I'm the dumbest.
I think that's a zebra. I think they're just trying to really.
Yeah, I think that's a rotary engine. That's what it sound like.
Isn't that one of the Ellis Fam's Got Talent people? Is that the guy who's driving his car?
I don't know.
Yeah, that's a point for Jason. That's an engine.
Shit.
Oh wow!
Yep.
What do you know?
It's a tough game, but I'm focused. Not gonna bamboozle me, Andrew.
Nope. It gets tricky, so
Oh,
watch
okay,
out.
okay.
That is great.
Wait, everybody, shh. Focus. Fuck, that's tough, man.
Animal, engine, or ass.
That's a 350 Chevy. I'm saying engine.
Man,
Go and
that's
smoke alarm.
right.
It's definitely a ringtone. You have a message. You have a message.
I'm trying to figure this out. It's an engine.
Yeah, I'm saying it's an engine too.
And Will, what were you?
I said engine.
Nobody gets a point. That's a dog.
Oh,
kidding me.
bamboozled! This game is tough.
We're back on.
Oh shit! Next one.
Number 4, yeah.
Number 4. Here we go. Is that a snake?
Cat meowing.
Man, that's tough. What the fuck? That's a. Oh, it could be an animal fart though.
Yeah, could be.
Or an engine.
Nah.
Is that
my
K-pop?
I hear jeans at the start of that fart, and I don't know any hippo that wears jeans. It's either a hippo with jeans or a human fart.
I'm saying engine.
I'm going animal.
That is a human fart.
Hey!
Point for Jason.
Yeah. Nice
Now,
fart.
now I hear it.
Very dry. yeah.
I'll have to play him back after we get there.
Number 5.
That's the fucking best fucking. That is the best fart ever, man. It's like a lion. I mean, where is he? Wait, are they in the same jungle as the other?
Wow.
Man, it's. I mean, it could be an animal fart, or it could be a 4-stroke shifting gears.
I'm pretty sure that's the beginning of Wild Side by Motley Crue.
Yeah.
Tarzan. That's it. I think it's a human fart.
Well, Jason and Tully get points there. That's an engine.
Ah, son of a bitch.
Will, you've got to step your game up.
Yeah. All right, here we go. Why would you have it change gear? Like,
What, you mean that gentleman's ass?
I mean, there's some great farters out there, but nobody shifts like 3 gears up the fucking highway. I mean, come on.
Pop the clutch on that fart.
Yeah.
I mean, you sure you don't want to hear it one more time just to be sure?
I do.
Oh, man.
Camel. That's a camel.
Oh, shit. That was a good one.
All right. Well, I think I know what your answer is.
Yeah, no, I think it was an animal. Yeah. What's next?
Number 7.
Here we go. Oh,
That's an animal.
I think it's a human being. Let's hear it again. I mean, if that's an engine, that is the shittiest car ever.
Yeah, that's a animal. I bet somebody's pushing on its stomach or something.
Jason, what was your guess?
It was a human fart.
That is a point for Tully and Will. That is a monkey.
Oh, that's adorable.
Mm-hmm.
I want to hear it again now.
Was it walking?
I like that he was able to keep rhythm.
Yeah, right.
The video, the monkey had its legs up, pressed against the chain link fence. It was just farting onto the people watching it.
I mean, what else is he gonna do?
He deserves that.
Yeah.
Number 8 of engine, animal, or ass.
That's
is-
what mine sounds
Man,
like.
did shit come out of that guy's butt?
Yeah, that's
Sounds
a
like
definitely
a
person.
Yeah.
I recognize that. I think that's my recording.
God damn it! I think he shot a couple of nugs out there. I'm gonna go ahead and say that's an animal taking a poopy fart.
No, that's a guy farting while he starts a lawnmower.
It's out of gas.
Oh wait, is it? Oh my god!
Sounds like a Star Wars vehicle.
It actually sounds like an engine as well.
Mm-hmm.
I'm pretty sure it is one.
A guy's strangling a dove and shitting.
This is the hard. I can't believe you actually made this one difficult. I have no fucking idea. I'm gonna say it's an animal.
That is a point for Tully. That is an engine that's not in the jungle.
That's fucking awesome. Well played, boy.
It does sound like a bunch of birds being scared off and flying away.
Yeah.
Number 9.
We're back.
Are we? That could be an animal fart.
I assume it was.
Really?
Yes. Yeah, I think that's the hippo with the tail.
Wow.
With the shit just flying out.
Yeah.
Okay, it's the second hard one then.
I know, right? Because I
I think it's an engine.
It has to be an engine.
That is a point for Jason and Will as another engine.
Man, I love how we're actually now we're like
Yeah.
not sure anymore. Like, at one point, I was like, I just want to listen to these. I don't care.
know.
Wow. All right, next
Number
one.
10.
That's an animal fart. I wish my car sounded like that going down the road. I want to have a convertible that does that, so I just like go screaming past people.
Gotta get the right muffler for that.
Like, ooh, did you see that guy?
Here comes Ellis again. He's gonna jump it. Go, Jason!
I'll say it's an animal. No, it's a baby. It's a baby person, human.
It's not an engine. I say animal fart.
That is a point for Jason and Tully. That is a dog farting.
Yeah. Is he
See
growling
ya!
at the same
Yeah,
time?
that's what I thought.
All right,
Number 11.
That's tough.
Yeah.
Stuff to hear, because that's a man farting in his pants.
Is there an option for someone making popcorn?
He's doing it for show, too. But, yeah.
You know, he got himself a good one.
That's a good person fart.
Tully?
Go animal fart again.
That is a point for Jason and Will. That is a human fart.
Hell yeah!
Just a couple more left. Number 12.
Wow.
This is the greatest game ever orchestrated!
It sounds
I
like
have no idea if that is not an animal or an engine!
It sounds
Or
like
a human!
Go kart. I used to have a go kart that sounded exactly like that.
I mean, it was such an engine at the start, but at the very end, that is just like... That's an animal fart!
Yeah, I got animal fart again here.
That's not how a person's stomach runs. That's an engine. Yeah, that's an engine. That pipe, I know that. See, that bit...
I know. And there's a little growling in there, too. It's an animal fart, dude.
Pigs. There's pigs there. It's a guy with a go kart with some pigs.
I'm saying it's a car. An engine, sorry.
Or a guy winding the largest pocket watch on Earth?
This is the gnarliest animal fart in the history of farts. It has to be an engine.
Kevin? You pulled this one?
So you don't know.
Oh, okay.
Well, the ones that you pulled, I was going to have you do.
That is a animal fart. That's
Fuck
a cow.
Yeah. Yep.
Fuck.
Yeah, and I actually shortened that clip.
No way.
It
Did
goes
poo
on
come out the whole time?
forever. No, it's someone who just has like a dairy farm.
Yeah.
And they were filming one of the cows, and it just kept ripping ass. It just went on and on and on and on. It's probably like 2 or 3 times longer than the clip.
Wow.
The cow's lactose intolerant.
They have 18 stomachs. So
Doesn't their farts fuck up the ozone layer or some shit?
Yeah, methane.
That cow is personally responsible for the whole over North America.
Plant-based diet, everybody. If you're plant-based 3 days a week, the world will be saved. I just made that up.
Cows are pretty plant-based.
Yeah, but if you didn't eat cows.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
I see
but
what
there
you
wouldn't
mean.
be nearly as many of them.
Yeah, but plants make me fart. So then I'm the one farting.
And if we're not eating them, doesn't that make more cows?
All right. It's a shootout in the parking lot.
Everybody's hit.
Yeah.
Number 13, I think.
Excellent.
Wait.
Excellent. Chewbacca farting.
Drag race going on.
I mean, that car's so bad. If that's my car, see ya!
Quarter-mile track.
I'm racing this weekend in a piece of shit car. I wonder if it sounds like that. I mean, man, that doesn't even sound like it came out of a butt. That sounds like it came out of an animal's mouth.
Yeah, I agree.
But it has to be an animal.
I say it's an engine.
Animal.
Jason, what's yours?
Animal.
You are all wrong.
Fuck!
That's a fat woman's ass.
Ah!
No.
Show me the video. Put the video up on the
Trombone.
on the website, on the Twitter, at the Jason Ellis Show. Everybody needs.
It's kind of like a popular clip. She's in like lingerie and stuff.
Oh wow!
A lot of people have spliced it up where you see her ass farting, and then they play like a truck after it, and it sounds very similar.
You see the video that the Beast put up, UFC guy, the chick, she's like grinding on, and there's a tampon string sticking out, and the people just say something to her, and you can see her go, "What? You bitches don't know what you're talking." She's just reading the thing. You see her hand go back and touch the thing, and then reach over and turn the camera off. Oh. So she didn't, like, when the people are talking, that bit was over the. So when she looked, she couldn't see the string.
Oh boy.
Yeah. Embarrassing.
Yeah.
Number 14.
Yes.
I mean, I feel like that is a human being fart in the safari, the same bed that you're always using.
I'll go one further. I think that's that guy who set the record for the world's longest fart that we determined really wasn't one whole fart because he kind of had. He was trying to string it out, but there were tiny little breaks in it.
I'm saying it's a go-kart engine.
I'm good, aren't I?
It's a man's butthole.
He's on his back. He's got his legs up. His buddy's there. I remember. I think he's dressed in like a karate outfit.
That was a giraffe fart.
Oh, but if you would have been right, that would have been very impressive.
You got to take big swings sometimes, Will.
I know. I got you.
2 left.
I mean, if you're going to tell me that there's some lady sitting on a park bench cranking that out, that I'm out of here and I'm going to watch that video for another hour. That has to be an animal.
Camel or llama, I'm saying.
Has to be.
I know my farts.
The beginning is real tough for a human to accomplish, but I believe it can be done, and it was.
That was actually done by a lion.
Good, because that was the loneliest person ever in the world. You can't come home to that.
No.
Nobody can live with that.
No.
That's a single person. Last one, here we go, for all the marbles. Okay, now this is the record guy's fart. This is the human fart. I mean, he's playing it so slow to try and drag the fart out. No animal thinks that. It just lets it go, you know? And you can just hear how tight his hole is. It's not an animal hole. Animals have big holes.
I think it's a guy making balloon animals.
It does sound like someone farting through a wooden anus.
It's almost a two-stroke in the woods, too, but it's not.
It's somebody rubbing a balloon.
Tree snapping. I'm going to go ahead and say that is a man on a safari. Letting one rip on the top of an elephant.
I got animal.
I'm going engine. So we split it 3 ways. Somebody's going to get all the coin.
And all that coin goes straight to Jason. That's a human.
Who is it?
It's just some dude in like a dorm room. He's got a towel or like a shirt taped around his head so you can't see his face.
Wow.
He's just bent over cranking.
Good for him.
Yeah.
It's a lonely dorm room. It's a weird thing to put a camera up for.
Yeah, that's what he was doing Saturday night.
Towel on your head so nobody knows who is the excellent farting man on YouTube.
Yeah, you can't stop that endless wave of poontang from crashing again.
What happened to that? What happened to that
anonymous.
dude on the Stern Show that was like a fighting guy and he used to fart for gay boys, or he says mean things to gay guys now?
Yeah, Will the Farter.
Will the Farter. Is he
Yeah.
still like making a career out of doing weird stuff like that?
Probably.
We don't know.
It would be an odd time in your life to switch from being a professional farter to something else.
Well, he did. He switched from professional farter to he says mean things to gay guys and they pay him.
Yeah, and I think he farts too.
And he jerks off in front of them.
I think so.
He does like webcam stuff where he goes, "Yeah, you filthy homo," you know what I mean, and like that.
He calls him like brutal. They call him brutal master. or
Yeah,
some
brutal
shit like
master.
that.
Yeah. Can we?
Just farts.
I don't want to step on Stern's toes, but I haven't heard of him lately. Can you see if he still does brutal master or
I
Mike?
mean, his last tweet is from 2009, but it would, if this is the right Twitter, it shows theultimatefartmachine.com is his website. I don't know if that rings a bell.
But 2009, that's a long time ago. Man.
Yeah.
Are you asking for a friend?
I just, it's like, you know, what I mean, where are they now? You know?
Oh yeah.
I'd like to know where Will the Fighter is now. You know, is he still making tons of money from?
I think he made a fairly recent Stern Show appearance.
Oh, okay.
That's theultimatefartmachine.com, unfortunately.
The site cannot be reached.
Yeah, that seems like he's not there.
Must be down due to all the traffic.
Cyber attack. Probably happened.
Because there's got to be a time where you're like, look, do I want to, you know, what I mean, insult gay guys on the internet? You know, or is it over? Or maybe it's time to move on to, you know, work doing something else.
I think people like that just have like a hustle. They got to keep hustling.
And I'm interested to know what his hustle is. I saw what's his name, the dude, the Brickleberry guy.
Yucko?
Yeah, Yucko, like that guy. Every now and then I saw him with some podcast with Drew a while back, and I'm just like, wow, Rant, like, what are you doing? And I heard he was doing a show with them before I went on, so he was talking about hustling again, still trying to do stuff. I mean, if he was fucking dressed up as Yucko. And
I think he sold another show to
and it
Netflix.
was really, really dope. See, he's got it figured out, right? Like,
Yeah.
he's in there.
Yeah.
Good for him.
Yeah, really.
But yeah, when he was dressed as Yucko, I was like, God damn, dude, that is the grossest thing ever. That thing is just gross. Just get a new one, man. Like, get one that looks exactly the same, but just make a new one. Like, I like that dude, but I was like, don't touch me, man. Like, that shit was, that, you know what I mean? That was like this Studs carpet. Like, you mean, if you're hugging me, I'm rolling around on Studs carpet, and both of those things are not happening.
To be fair, his name is Yucko, but
Yeah, it was weird to hear like PG Yucko on a Drew podcast. It was like, you know, he had to like, he might have like not liked Spix or something. That was about as edgy as he got. And I was like, man, that's gotta be weird to have that. This is not a good angle.
right.
You know what I mean?
I
Like,
gotta tell you, there's some Spix I don't entirely care for.
yeah, he didn't say he hated him. He said he maybe kind of sort of didn't like him.
I got some quibbles with this.
Yeah, he had a quibble. That's right.
He did a Brickleberry comic that was hysterical.
Oh yeah.
So good.
Yeah, I don't read comics, so I have to take your word for it.
Jason
I don't read a lot of
real
comedy
books.
comics, but that was the funniest one I've ever read.
I don't read real books. I do want to read a new book. I'm done with that other one. I just don't. Katie was like, "You want to read this book?" And I'm like, "No, I don't want to read about being inside somebody's blood or whatever the fuck you're doing with that book. I don't want to read it."
I just thought of something. I'm sorry it's off topic, but so before you never watched a movie that had subtitles, then, right?
I not in its entire. Maybe you know what? There had to be one movie that made me catch most of it, because I've always been able to. I won't watching it if it's on. If that happens, I'm like, oh, all right. But I think lately I've watched a couple of things where I'll try and. It used to be, I'll prove to you that I can understand what they're doing in this movie by trying to read, because you can if I miss a couple of words, I'll still get the gist of what everything's going on. If I miss a word, I don't stick on it. I just keep going, and I'm like, I get what everyone's trying to say here, but yeah, I don't get the enjoyment of the movie because I'm pretty much doing push-ups for an hour and a half trying to show you that I can catch up with the wording that's going up on the screen. But now I think I've done a couple of Netflix shows where I liked the photo and then I clicked on it and it's another country, but I can tell that it's like a murder one that's from another country. You know what? I'll read it. I'll stay up. I have good days and bad days where I start to go back. I think the dyslexia thing might actually be a real thing because I can tell some days where I'm like, it won't. You know what I mean? I can't, like today, reading that. It's harder today. I don't know why. But sometimes when I have a little clearer head, or I don't know why, but I read Jude's book sometimes. I'm like, I don't want to read it. And then I'll start reading it again other time, and I'll stay there and keep reading it because I still haven't reached the level of a normal human that just like reads at will, and it's like, oh cool, let me gather this information with my eyes. I still lift weights with it a little bit.
Gotcha.
But I have done a Netflix movie where I almost didn't know that I was reading the thing under there.
Wow.
Yeah.
Nice.
I'm pretty sure I didn't know at some point.
Congratulations.
Thank you. Oh no! Remember the rubber that ate the people's dicks? That movie had subtitles. I read the fuck out of that movie. I was like, "Fuck that! I'm staying."
Yeah, there's no way you follow that without the subtitles.
Yeah. Man, I needed to know what the rubber was saying.
The dialogue is the most important part.
Why is this rubber so angry?
Yeah, those indie French films are deep.
El Condom del Morte.
All right, we'll be back. That bit was fucking awesome, you too.
Good.
Thank you.
Thanks.
That was amazing. See, I knew it was a great idea.
That's why your name's on the show.
Yeah, thanks, Betsy. I got a doctor that shows me like knee surgeries. Look at that, like inside the back of the dude's leg. Wow. So sick. Jeez. Just fucking bones in half and shit. Oh, he's got the funny bone.
It's in your arm.
Nah, mate, this one's not. It's not that funny, but it's in there. Oh, that's what it is. It's an arm. Oh my god, I thought it was a knee. It's so destroyed. Oh.
Bone is called the humerus, which I think is where funny bone.
There's no humor in any of this. There's so many pins and needles in it. It's crazy. Oh, he's a Robo-Man now. Ooh, I want to be a Robo-Man.
I don't think so.
You might not want to be a Robo-Man.
That sounds pretty brutal. Yeah, a lot. Obviously, you have to go through a lot to get there.
11:55.
How long have I got?
2 minutes 40 seconds.
You see Hot Dog Snapchat? He just pours oatmeal into his mouth and drinks it with water. Oh. Like that guy's life is so hard. It doesn't have to be, he just wants it that way.
Coming back, do you want to do the Frank and the Goons?
Oh yeah. Okay. I mean,
So we're just looking for people to call in with problems.
Yeah.
so everybody's in?
Kevin's in.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So Kevin and Tully are the Goons. You're
Just
Frank.
straight into it?
Play one of those intros we created this
Straight
morning,
into it, yeah.
or
Yeah, it's just
play the bed and sing your own one.
Oh, okay.
You should do a song.
What?
You should do a song, play a bed and sing a song as Frank.
Have you heard them?
What?
Have you heard their intro yet?
Will and I each made one.
For Frank and the Goons.
Yeah.
Oh, cool.
Yeah,
Okay,
yeah. Andrew's ones. Pretty good. Wait, where's the... Where are they again?
Kevin? Bid intros?
Good intros.
Bid
Okay.
intros.
Okay, yeah.
Jason Ellis Show. Inshantia, E Chinasia, Echam, Nasia, Yukanuba, Chinasia, Yukanuba, Echinasia, Chinasia, E Chinasia, Ikanaya, Akanupa. This is the Jason Ellis Show on Faction Talk. Hey, what you say? How's it going?
Oh!
Oh!
Hey, well, welcome to Fixing Things! Hey, what's up, Blue Eyes, eh?
You got things, we fix things.
And the goons!
Yeah. You heard the guy. Call.
Give us a call. Don't give us a call. I don't give a shit. 855 Ellis 41.
You got some fucking problems? Hey, maybe we'll solve them, huh?
Hey! You give us a call anyway, and then sorting you out there!
Prosciutto.
Mooks! You mooks! Is that a word?
Yeah.
Yeah!
Yeah.
Yeah!
I ate mooks.
Give us a fucking call! Yeah, you mook! Yeah!
Yeah, put down the gabagool for like 5 seconds, pick up the fucking phone, and call.
Call you jamoke.
And boop! And bada bing! Fucking! The satellite got a bouncing and a bouncing back here!
Yeah, this fucking thing.
That's right, Frank.
I know, I'm not. Who am I? Can we play a replay of Franker? I forgot who I am! What, she's gonna tell me who I am?
No, but I got a problem. I have a problem.
Oh, fuck!
Alright,
Broads.
Alright. Every fucking week, I put my garbage cans out. I swear to God, I run out there 2 seconds after they fucking get emptied. And every goddamn week, somebody throws some shit in there. 4 jugs of urine. Someone sawed off their cast and threw it in my garbage can. How do I get this to stop? I need some help.
I know a guy.
I could sell urine. I know a guy could sell some urine. But couldn't you take the urine out?
What you gotta do here is, see, you get yourself a second trash can, huh? You fucking hide in that shit. You hear somebody cutting off their cast or pissing in a jug, boom!
Boom!
You jump out and you stab him right in the fucking throat.
Throat?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's the weak spot. The
Throat.
throat.
Yeah, the throat.
It can't take too many stabbings, so you fucking
place
stab
to kill
it.
a mook.
Yeah.
You can do it with a pen. I know a guy.
Taylor Ham.
Joe! Oh! Welcome to Frank in the Goons.
Don't piss me off.
Fuck you, fucking Joe!
Joe, suck your own dick.
Yeah. Listen here, Joe. You're gonna have to figure out how to take a phone call.
I don't know who you all yelling.
We're fucking goons. That's what
This
we
is
do.
how we
don't
talk!
Yeah. What are you, fucking deaf?
Can't fucking handle it,
Listen
huh?
up, man.
I guess I can handle it. Let's go. Yeah.
Yeah, what's your fucking
Yeah.
problem?
What's your problem?
Fucking sit in traffic and there's a crash on the other lane. They say, sure, man, let's just all slow down to look at this crash.
Oh.
And you're just fucking trying to go somewhere and you honk the horn. Next thing you know, somebody's getting on the fucking car. It's like, man, get going. That's my problem.
Oh, those motherfuckers.
Anybody, so I lock the door.
I can't even go in the turnpike anymore.
I don't
Don't get me
drive.
started on the parkway.
You know how to wire up a car bomb? You'll only make that mistake once.
I roll back the sunroof and pop off a couple of shots. People clear out, eh?
Yeah, you gotta keep a baseball bat.
Phone calls.
Let's go to Wawa and get some subs.
Is that man?
Ladies and guys, I am underprivileged to present Taint to you. Fix it, Taint! Hey, you got a problem? Take it up with Frankie boy, huh? And his goose! Hey!
The problems with the good. I don't know. I swear I have to hear Frank. I don't know who Frank is anymore. It's gone. I should have had it on in another earpiece. Like who's that fat guy that wasn't fat and then got real fat and then he needed an earpiece?
Brando. Best actor ever.
Yeah, that guy.
Genius. I got tickets to see Frankie Valli at the Art Center.
Who's Frankie Valli?
He's still fucking.
Oh!
Voice of a fucking angel.
He's the girly
That
one, right?
cocksucker.
He was the girly one, right?
All right, yeah. He sounds a little bit like a bitch.
Yeah. Whoa!
I got a cousin did some plumbing at his house one time. Said he's a solid guy.
Got old.
Great turds.
Turds?
Feminine voice, masculine toids.
Eyes of a demon.
He did. He does have eyes of a demon. He's scary. Why
That's
have I never
right.
seen him before?
That's why he can sing like a bitch.
Oh, man.
He's got a scary ass face. Makes up for it.
Grace is the word, cocksucker. Fresh mutts.
Pizza. Oh.
What exit, eh?
Can't do it. I mean, if you want to take this call, go for it. Adam!
Hey, how you doing?
Yeah.
What up,
How you
fuckface?
doing?
Oh, man, yeah.
My brother, he's in the process of getting a divorce, and his soon-to-be ex-wife is taking him to court because she wants more child support. This is right after the bitch just gets back from going to the Bahamas on a vacation with her new boyfriend. How do we get shit like this to stop, fellas?
Sounds like a real cunt whore.
Yeah, what you do is you take her to a restaurant, and then you go to the bathroom, and your friend leaves a gun there, and then you come back with the gun and you shoot her in the fucking face, and then you stash the gun, and then you drop the gun, and someone else takes the gun, and then you run, and somebody else takes the, I don't know. That's about it. Just shoot her.
Sounds like she likes to go on vacations, huh? Why don't you send her on a nice long one? You know what I mean?
Yeah, but what are you going to do with the body? You got to make sure nobody finds it.
Oh.
You stuff it in a shark's blowhole.
Diane sleeps with the fishes.
You put her in the pizza oven, and you make anchovies.
Calzone.
Yeah.
Yeah, you be a real man. You eat that corpse.
Yeah.
My grandpa used to eat tons of corpses. 2 a day. 2 a day Frankie, they called him. Huh?
Oh, shit. There you go. I mean, this guy's dick's too big. That's not a problem. Especially if you're in the mob.
I mean, how big is it?
Yeah, can you suck? Because I only want to know if you can suck yourself off. Can you suck yourself off, James?
No, but I feel like
How big is it then? She has a little vagina. I mean, if you talk about people that have a big dick, if you can't suck your own dick, then it's not like freak big. So all vaginas can take it because all vaginas can have a baby.
yeah, but me, the dick being too big is the problem, not me being over.
No, okay, how big is your dick exactly?
You're talking about a small, medium, or large Taylor ham.
You can't even say how big it is because it's not that big.
Yeah, is it short and stubby like a can of sardines?
Yeah, you can't. There's no dick. You know what, Andrew? Can you try and type in what is the fattest dick? Because I feel like there's no dick that's so fat that won't go in a vagina that isn't also long enough that you can suck yourself off. Do you know what I'm saying?
So you googled what is the fattest dick. Snoop Dogg talked a pretty big game, but
He doesn't have a fat dick.
I don't think he does.
How can he have a fat dick?
I think he has a skinny, lazy one.
Right? Me too. Like, seriously.
Oh yeah, there was that one creep that said he couldn't actually show his penis, but it looks like he wrapped it in the casing of a salami or some shit. Yeah, that guy.
Right, so that's
Like,
not...
trust me, this is all dick, even though it looks like I just taped a stuffed pantyhose.
Yeah, yeah. I'm looking. Watch me make the Statue of Liberty disappear behind a gigantic Statue of Liberty sized shower curtain.
Yeah, but like, what's his name? Ron Jeremy. He has a big dick, right?
Yes.
He could probably suck himself off, and he's fat.
I doubt he could still do it. Not even so much because of the fat, is because of the flexibility. But in his prime, he could, right?
Yeah, because he wasn't always a fat star.
No, there was that famous bit in the movie, right, where he's like, not like that, like this. And then he
Oh, okay, so he could actually do it. Right, so that means, yeah, because he had a freakishly big dick, which means if you can't suck yourself off, you don't have a freakishly big dick.
Oh, God, that's such a good angle of his entire taint and ass.
Oh, that's a really bad... Oh, wow.
There's so many pictures of him sucking his own dick.
Well, I think it was a big deal. I mean, it doesn't even look that big.
Isn't that weird?
No. He just looks very flexible. Or he's got the world's shortest torso.
And he looks very, like, peaceful, you know? Like,
Oh, no, look at the black and white one up there where it's a boner. That's way more of a... Look, and he's not really sucking. He's more licking the top of it. But that's still...
That's amazing. I would have settled. I'd still settle, I suppose.
Yeah,
Do you think if you woke up tomorrow... Because, like, when you're a kid, you're desperate, you know? Do you think if you woke up tomorrow... Okay, if I woke up tomorrow with the ability to suck my own dick, like, for real...
Man, is that him fat trying to suck his own dick on a waterfall? Because that's amazing. Didn't know that existed.
He's stretching his whole fupa up. He's pulling his dick towards his mouth so vigorously.
He still hasn't got it.
You know, Andrew dunks every year on his basketball. I wonder
if
dunks every year on his birthday. I wonder if Ron Jeremy does the same thing. Okay, so seriously, if I woke up tomorrow and I could blow myself easily, like it wasn't such a strain that it wasn't worth it. Absolutely, positively, I'd do it. I'd do it one time. But like, I feel like if I was a kid and I realized I had that ability, I would have done it all the time. How much would you blow yourself if you woke up tomorrow with the ability, already being 35, 40, 45 years old?
I would blow myself a lot. But I wouldn't blow myself by myself. I would just blow myself, like, with other people.
Oh, I see.
Because that'd be, like, such a starter kit.
It doesn't look like a comfortable thing to do. Like,
I'm just saying.
I would show people.
If I could do it, if it was comfortable as jerky.
That's amazing. Yeah. Not origami with your neck. Like, you're just like, watch this, bro. Man, I swear, that's like going to be most of my material in my stand-up. I'm just like, really, because it's enough of the big dick talk. If you can't suck your own dick, it's not that big.
Just looking at all these pictures of Ron Jeremy sucking his own dick, it's just like, God, human beings, we are just filthy animals.
What do you mean?
But every single dude on the planet that's ever lived or died tried to suck their own dick.
We're filthy animals.
When he leaned over, it was just way more apparent that he was going to get that done.
And
when you and I lean over, we're like, oh, well, fucking sure. If I want to like get my foot on the roof and then like somehow stretch my head over, yeah, man, great. Who's winning that contest?
And he also came along at the exact moment that just like video cameras became affordable for people who did not own gigantic Hollywood movie studios. There were guys who blew themselves before Ron Jeremy came along.
No, anybody that could blow themselves has blown themselves.
How many guys are still doing it now? Because I feel like that was just such a freak thing that he can do that I can see why. Because it's a weird look.
I would say any guy that can.
No. But how many guys
I would do it, but I definitely wouldn't take photos of it because it's one photo's enough. You're like, oh wow.
That's what I'm saying. Anybody who's been able to blow themselves since the beginning of time. Well, wait, actually, that's a separate conversation. First of all, blowjobs are way more popular now than they used to be. People used to be incredibly disgusting. Do you think there was ever anybody who had the ability to blow themselves but never actually tried because they just didn't even think about blowjobs?
Sure. There's dumb people out there, but
what
sure.
What a crime that was, right?
Yeah.
And I feel like there aren't as many people who are inclined to videotape and film themselves doing it. Maybe gay dudes?
Yeah, I've seen videos of in that studs place of a guy on a sex swing sucking himself off while another guy is helping him suck him off while some other guy is fucking him in the sex swing. And the guy that's sucking himself off while all this is happening to him doesn't look like it's a huge struggle that he's doing that. And I'm like, man, if I could do that, I would do that.
It's hard to...
Not every day, but...
I'm not saying gay's bad and straight is good or anything, but it's hard to make it look straight. Like, it's hard for me to imagine. There's that one video of the black dude who's just incredibly flexible and has the goods. So he's the perfect... He's, like, in a barn somewhere. Oh, sure. That wasn't the one I was looking at, but that one was... This is the one I was... Oh, different. It doesn't matter. It's hard for me to imagine, like, a hot chick is taking that picture being like, oh yeah, oh god yeah, suck your own dick. Oh god yeah, get on your ass and put your legs behind your head and suck your own cock. Oh, it's turning me on so much.
I know girls that would do that.
It's unusual.
Yeah, I agree. But they're there. But yeah, that guy's I don't want to keep that photo. Even though I can't tell. Sure, it's a big dick, but is he really flexible as well? Because I feel like...
He's super flexible.
Right, his fucking ass is super close to his head.
Yeah.
Yeah, I feel like these dudes are just
Yeah, I feel like some of these
normal
guys could
dick
probably-
people that have got like they can bend over more.
Right, the
It
guy
looks
that we
like some of them could toss their own salads.
Right?
The guy that we were just looking at before. No, okay, so that's like Mark Cuban, the owner of the
That's a bad look too.
of the Mavs blowing himself. But the guy that you had blown up before that was I think the bass player of U2. He's got like a totally normal dick. He's just crazy flexible.
Yeah.
Yeah, that guy can probably lick his own nuts.
Fucking double lottery. You're like the least talented member of U2, and you can suck your own regular sized dick.
Is he the least talented?
Yeah, out of the four of them, sure. Yeah.
Okay.
Nothing wrong with that.
After the show, everybody goes off to fuck their groupies. He just goes in the closet and sucks his own dick.
Nothing wrong with Adam Clayton, but facts are facts.
Hey, Charlie. Welcome to the show.
Hey guys, extra funny show today. Thank you. So I was thinking, are you straining so much? And you know how when you massage your own shoulders, it doesn't really feel as good when someone else does it. But are you straining so much that blowing yourself isn't really gonna feel that good?
Well, if you watch the numerous videos of men blowing themselves on the internet, you'll see that there is a couple of people that seem to be doing it without injuring themselves. But yeah, most of them are doing, like, did you get the photo? And then, yeah, they're pulling their back apart.
Yeah, well, I missed all those.
Oh, there's plenty of them. I wouldn't recommend that. Yeah, just take it from us. Guys can suck their own dick. I mean, this guy...
I mean, I get what he was saying. Like,
See, this guy's sucking his own dick. This guy has that's what I'm saying. This guy has a giant dick. So it's like, yeah, you can... Man, that position, I swear, is not fun. I don't care. Maybe if you're a gymnast, you can, like, crush your chin into your rib cage, but...
I will say that if I discovered, like, if when I was, 14, 15, whenever I tried that I was able to get it in.
Wait, this guy's oh, man. Can you imagine being a webcammer where you suck your own dick and then your friends... God damn, dude. Wait, this guy's... Why is everybody flaccid when they blow themselves? Is that, like, part of it? Like, will the boner... not... Man, this guy's reading people's information while he sucks himself off. He's typing with one hand.
He looks like he works at Best Buy. He's just like a dude.
He kind of looks like Skrillex.
We're taking phone calls and not sure why. Al! You can suck your own dick.
No, not anymore. I'm like my early 30s. I'm 15, dude. I can fucking a boner. I can so do it. But here, I just tweeted you guys. This is the conundrum with it, man. You got a warm cock in your mouth, or you're feeling a warm mouth on your cock. Your brain just goes fucking crazy. You can never do it. There's no happy ending there at all. Especially from a heterosexual. You do it because you can, but your brain just doesn't know what you're feeling in your mouth or on your cock. It's just, it'll never happen.
You're saying you never jizzed on yourself?
No.
Wait, and you're saying, are you saying that if your cock or your mouth had been cold, it would have worked?
No, I'm not saying that at all, dude. But, alright, when you get a fucking blowjob from a woman, you feel her warm, wet mouth on you, which is great. But now, at the same time you're feeling that, you're feeling something warm in your mouth, and you're sucking on it. Your brain cannot freaking figure that out.
So you're saying that if I was a gay dude and somebody blew me while I blew somebody else, that would not be pleasant for me.
I don't think you would get off. You would either like one more than the other. Focus on sucking a cock or focus on getting your cock sucked. One or the other.
I'm out of this. I can't answer it.
Yeah, I bet you
I'm too gay.
I bet you I could find a video, buddy.
Yeah, but sucking dicks and getting your dick sucked is American. It's having a great time right there. Joe, welcome to the show.
Hey, when I was 14, I could suck my own dick, but the guy before is totally right. It's almost like trying to tickle yourself. Like you just can't seem to enjoy it as much as if somebody else was doing it. It's a very odd feeling.
How much of your dick could you stuff in your own mouth?
Not much, like an inch or two.
That's probably why it didn't feel good.
No, that's enough.
Yeah, but he's saying that just the thing that's in his mouth was making him feel bad. It was like a reverse feeling. So, do you think, knowing that you can suck your dick and you're a heterosexual man, do you think if you were a gay man that it would be more pleasant to do it?
Yeah, I mean.
Because did you get the feeling that you were gaying yourself?
Right.
possible to do. I'm sure you could do it, but it's just a very strange feeling.
No, that makes a little bit more sense to me, the tickle thing, because, I mean, this would be a weird thing to do, but everybody could, like, lick their armpit, and that's, like, fairly sensitive skin. That's, like, tummy skin kind of stuff. And if a girl, in the course of sex, like, licked your armpit, it would probably be arousing. It would be less arousing to do that to yourself. Even if you tried to do it all hot and shit.
I'm sure you could like work up to it, and if you really, really wanted to pull a load in your own mouth, you could probably get there, but it would be tough.
Well,
I'd prefer to shoot it all
Thanks,
over my own
dude.
face.
Yeah, I mean, I am pretty committed.
John, what's up?
Hey, what about when you're licking a girl's pussy while she's sucking your dick?
Yeah, I know, right? What's wrong with that?
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
Yeah, a nice warm wet pussy right against your lips, and she's blowing you.
Oh, don't get me started.
Yeah. Are you hitting on us, or what are you trying to say?
Yeah, man, let's do it.
Okay, I don't have any pussy.
Get that hot pussy down here, buddy.
I know, right? He's gonna have a confusing babe. I don't know if
You
I'm
just
gonna
gonna
that one.
waddle on in here and sit on my face.
I saw a video the other day of a guy that had a penis, and then in between his balls he had a vagina.
Did he draw it?
What? What do you mean? Did he draw it?
It was a real
not a
vagina on
weapon.
his nutsack?
No, he's a hermaphrodite. So he's like he like pulled these balls up and moved them apart.
Oh, so he had a pussy on his taint?
A real pussy in his taint. Yeah.
Weird.
And he was fingering it while he was playing with his penis.
That's gotta be kind of cool.
Yeah, maybe it's cool, but I don't know. It looked.
I could have a pussy. You guys would never know about it.
It's
just-
true.
It would
It's just
make
hidden
sense.
behind my nutsack.
It's true. I probably know a hermaphrodite that I'm not aware of.
You think?
Andrew?
That would make sense.
Yeah. Well, what is or at least interact with them.
Yeah, maybe you have like a little vagina, not like one that works or anything, but like a little itty bitty one.
Well, I guess also, though, I don't know at what point, like it used to be when somebody was born a hermaphrodite, doctors would just kind of go with whatever one they were closer to.
Yeah.
So it's possible that somebody is technically a hermaphrodite, but they just like haven't physically been one since they were born. But yeah, there must be somebody. Everybody that I know, plus every cashier at Dwayne Reed or something, there's got to be a hermaphrodite of the bunch somewhere.
Yeah, I never thought about that.
Yeah. Everything. And
if you're a girl and you go out with a guy who's a guy, but he's got a little vagina in there, is that a deal sealer or?
I'm just gonna never let you
I mean,
see
a
my
deal
taint.
breaker. What?
I feel like if I
Wait, you
if
would
I had,
hide the pussy from your girlfriend
probably.
forever?
Just finger yourself in the dark.
I mean,
Yeah.
'cause she would see it if she's fucking you. If she starts licking your balls, she's gonna catch a pussy hole down there. And I don't know about you, but I'm not dating anybody that isn't all up in my balls. Holla.
Yeah, I got sensitive balls. I'm not really into anybody fucking around with them.
Okay.
So they'll do great to hide my
Wait,
pussy.
you think that you could have a girlfriend for the rest of your life that would not see your undercarriage?
My taint?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. I find that. Okay.
I've had very few ladies that just want to dive in and shove their face in my taint.
But just, I know, but you're naked around each other. You lay in bed like it doesn't. They just don't have to be diving. You don't have to be muff diving on an hourly basis to just fucking see every inch of your body sooner or later.
I'm just like rolling through my mental Rolodex of all the times somebody would have been in a position to see my taint.
Never.
What about when you get your tiny little period? You can do that.
I mean, I've gotten my taint pierced as like a gag.
What?
So if I had a pussy, that the jig would have been up then. But
yeah, but did your girlfriend see your taint piercing?
There was a group of people watching.
Yeah, but after that day, did you ever expose your taint to another person?
I don't think so. No.
Right, so it was just that one time for a joke.
Yeah.
So no girlfriend really sees your undercarriage.
No.
Well, I mean, you're still young.
I mean, I've 69'd ladies a bunch of times.
Well, then that would be
your nutsack
Nah.
gives you coverage.
What?
What a creep.
Why?
That's so weird.
I know. What is that joke?
It's telling in a few ways. He thinks it's weird that I've 69'd a bunch, so that probably means he doesn't 69.
Do you not 69, Andrew?
He can't.
Yes, he can.
He's got to scurry from one end to the other.
Bullshit.
Him trying to 69 is like us trying to suck our own dicks. He's just straining his neck trying to reach.
When he meets women, he's like He's like a guy. He's like a tailor. He brings out the tape measure.
Don't mind me, just measuring your torso.
Just measuring you from mouth to crotch.
Oh, man.
This is for 69 purposes.
So you haven't done it because you're so big?
No, I've done
Okay. Were you grossed out by doing it?
No.
Right.
Oh, yeah.
Was there ever a girl who was too tiny to 69 with?
Right. So what'd she do, lick your belly button?
Just edited my stomach.
Just eating out his belly button.
So your dick doesn't go to your belly button? Oh, man.
Dicks.
Yep. They're everywhere.
Everybody's got them.
Not everybody. Some people have, like, miniature dicks that are, like, vaginas. Vaginas have dicks. You know that? Like, you can see how they're, like, together. How, like, one grew into one and one grew into the other.
I mean, we're all kind of the same thing when we're in the belly.
That's what they say.
And then at some point...
Doctors could be lying to us, flat earth, you know?
That genitalia, you got to make a decision one way or the other.
That's right.
That's right. You're like a little fish, right? Don't they say you pretty much go through all the stages of evolution while you're in there?
Yeah.
Like a fish, and then you're a monkey, and then you're a lady, and then you're Andrew.
Oh, man. 855 Ellis 41 if anybody wants to call the show. Matt, what's up?
Hey, what's up, guys? How's it going? My 2-year-old's in the back. I'm listening to the show. So, if you guys get some ABCs, I apologize.
Cool.
Okay, real quick. So, hermaphrodite, right?
You are.
Ball, vagina. What's the space between the top of the vagina and the bottom of the balls called?
Brunch.
Brunch, yep.
Just question of the day. And then, is there taint after that?
There's pre-taint and
Yes.
post-taint.
It's like a vagina and an ass.
It's like a human centipede of taint.
With balls on top.
Hembra.
Wait, does that mean they can pee out of 2 holes?
I think nature kind of picks one to be the dominant
But couldn't they
genitalia.
teach their vagina penis to breathe through both like we have? You know?
Do you think if you tried hard enough, you could teach yourself to pee out of your butt?
Yep.
Well, then maybe.
Just fucking really think about it all the time.
What did you Google to get this, Andrew?
Homepage.
Hermaphrodite genitalia in humans.
Why are you laughing at that? Well, some people
It's
have
such a
pussies
robot thing
inside
to
their
Google.
dicks. See that?
Mm-hmm.
That's crazy. Their penis is like kind of split underneath where the vagina starts, so it's like it's a vaginus.
I don't know if I trust these 3D models. I want to see some real photographs.
Some of these are like
Yeah, just go to chickswithdicks.com.
holla. Wait, really?
I don't know.
That's transgender ladies, isn't it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, here we are. Chickswithdicks.com.
Yes, transgender ladies. It's got to be a. Never come across it. You know, that's got to be a weird thing too. You got to tell your girlfriend or your boyfriend or whatever it is that you're. These are dogs' butts and stuff, man.
And these are things that people didn't used to talk about. Not that many people other than us talk about them nowadays. Like, for all you know, your Aunt Sally and Uncle Frank had a crazy secret,
right?
And it wasn't because Aunt Sally was super into the fact that maybe she, who knows what she thought about it, but it wasn't like that was the initial attraction. It was just like they paired up and he got a job and they started a family and he had a vagina in the shaft of his penis.
Yeah. Like, that can happen to people. And I feel like more and more, if you talk about it now, maybe people will be okay with mentioning that they have a vagina in their penis. Or in their balls.
Theoretically, yeah. And probably in practice, yeah, but I don't actually see that happening in my life. Like I'm saying, I probably know one and they have not volunteered that information to me.
Yeah.
And I've never met somebody who broke up with somebody who... Well, it wasn't why we broke up, but did I ever tell you that my ex was a hermaphrodite? Like, I've never had that conversation with anybody.
That was a really weird plot point in the Freaks and Geeks series. It's like James Franco and Seth Rogen and a whole bunch of other people. They're in high school. And then somewhere in the second season, Seth Rogen is dating some girl. They're seniors.
and she's just like, I have something I have to admit to you. It's really important. And they set this scene up, and she's just like, yeah, I'm a hermaphrodite.
So she has a penis vagina.
Yeah.
But she's a girl.
Yeah. And Seth Rogen is just like...
How's...
okay.
But he's had sex with her.
I'd have to rewatch the series. I don't remember. But...
In the series, are they not adults?
No,
they're in high school.
Seth Rogen's in high... Wait, is this a cartoon?
It's old. This is like from 99, 2000.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I mean...
But it was so bizarre. It just comes out of nowhere. This high school chick's just like, yeah, I'm a hermaphrodite. That's still a plot point.
Well, see, isn't there like different scales of hermaphrodite? Because isn't the lady Jamie Lee Curtis supposed to be a hermaphrodite?
I don't know if that's true or not.
Oh.
Like that could be the whole like Richard Gere gerbil thing.
Oh.
I don't know how true that is.
And even if it is, I think it would be that she was born a hermaphrodite. Which
yeah,
you are still a hermaphrodite, but
which means maybe that just means she has like a little pee-pee clit.
So I just googled hermaphrodite statistics, and I guess a child is born with atypical genitalia terms 1 in 1,500 to 1 in 2,000 births. That's kind of more common than I thought it would be.
But I also
it's not super
think,
common, but
right. But I also think that you would find that a lot of it is stuff where I bet you there are people who are technically hermaphrodites who don't even know it themselves because there's like something, there's ovaries behind the dick.
I might be a hermaphrodite.
Oh yeah.
Well, wait, I've really checked my taint though.
We could all be hermaphrodites.
We could all have vaginas.
We should go to the doctor after the show and tomorrow play Guess Who's a Hermaphrodite.
Right. Well, who's the most a hermaphrodite? Because we're probably all hermaphrodites. It's like who has the biggest pussy out of all of us. I mean, it could be anybody.
Yeah.
I think taking a pick right now would be a wildly insane guess.
It's anyone's game to win.
Because we could all have the biggest pussy. For so many reasons. The only person I think has no chance in winning this is Betsy. Which is odd. So I'm pretty sure she's got one. But we're carrying huge ones.
Yeah.
What is it? What am I supposed to leave? Is
I
it
think
what's
you know,
guy. Oh, this guy Tori's $8. Dr. Ellis. On the case. Go ahead, James.
Hey, what up?
What's up?
So, I got my dirt bike. I live in Michigan, had an awesome day, take it to the track, and went for a 40-foot tabletop, came down, and tore my ACL on my left leg. It's the summer stuff. I got to have surgery.
Yeah. How old are you?
32.
Oh, yeah. So you got to have surgery on it. And what is your question?
I was just to see if you guys could relate with any stapler injuries or any surgeries. I'm kind of nervous about it. They have to take a piece of my hamstring and graft it and reconstruct my ACL back together.
Kevin, in your skating career, did you ever run across anything like this?
Yeah, what would you recommend, Kevin?
I don't know. Maybe get a skin graft from your vagina.
Everybody has one. We just found out.
If you look hard enough, you'll find it.
Yeah, you just got to look. That's your problem. You haven't looked, James. But, I mean, if you're getting the surgery, it's not like you're going to die or anything. It's a knee surgery, and they're really, really good at it these days. So it sounds like you snapped it off completely, though, right?
Yeah, it's torn completely.
Right, yeah.
I would just say I've had the hamstring and the patella on both knees, and the hamstring knee, way easier recovery. You'll be back on your feet in a couple weeks. So it's supposed to be, there's some question of how strong a ligament repair it is, but mine's been great for 10, 12 years now.
Nice. All right.
That's going to be good to hear, right? You're golden. There you go. You'll be fine. Moto, man. Does that. Thinking about retiring from Moto. Sun's not that hot on it anymore. Every time I go, I gotta like take it easy because I'm like, if I crash, can't drive him back. I feel like Moto was the single man's game, or like a moto dude that has friends. Because if you ride with other people and not your kids, then you can like somebody can carry you back to the track. But then I always feel like I keep thinking about how I'm gonna get hurt. Maybe you should just not do it.
How often do you go?
Not that often. I went last weekend, but it's just not as much fun as it used to be when you can kind of get a little... I only liked it when I was like getting sketchy.
Yeah, well, if it's not fun, why bother?
Yeah, it's expensive too. So we'll see.
Far away.
Yeah, far away doesn't bother me. I've always been a couple of hours in a truck or a car is never... Cause I just feel like ever since I've moved to LA, everything I've ever done is a couple of hours one way or the other for the
Yeah,
kids.
just going to work is a fucking road trip.
Yeah, even at my kids' soccer games, sometimes they're like crazy ways away. So that's not the bother. It's just I'm like, what else could I do? Because I think there's other things out there that are similar. I'm just thinking old man mind, you know, just trying to keep my, especially now, like just like that guy called about the knee thing. You know, I'm going to get stem cell. Those doctors are going to be on my podcast this Friday, and they're going to talk to me about all that stuff. And I feel like if they're half right and they inject me with all that stuff and it fixes it, I don't want to get dragged across the ground as much. I would like to save it. So I want like water activities. I see a lot of water activities where people fall and they land on the water. I think you can do that when you're like 50 and 60.
I
you know?
think so.
You can get a season pass to Six Flags.
Yep, you do a triple Indy.
Yeah.
What? Why would
Just go on roller
triple
coasters.
Indy?
You get
Yeah.
you get the
Wait,
butterflies.
I'm confused.
The Rodney Dangerfield.
Yeah, I know what that
jumping,
is. What's that got to do with roller coasters?
Well, you said you
Is
could
there a
fall-
diving board there as well?
You're saying you could fall into water when you're 60 and you'd be fine. You could do a triple Indy.
Right, because I don't want to go to roller coaster land with you, you fucking vag, but I do
not?
want to go because it's a fucking kids thing. It's stupid, and it's lines. It's like LA traffic with the occasional buzz. I don't want to be a part of your line. I hate people. I don't want to be in a big group of people and then like have a membership so I get to be in a big group of people all the time. That sounds terrible to me. I respect your roller coaster
Six Flags
fantasy.
is pretty sweet.
I respect your roller coaster fantasy. I'm just saying mine would be
You get
more
to keep
like
the movement of moto. You're going high and dropping really quick.
you're in a train. It's so stupid.
I know not everybody lives near a big theme park, but I don't understand why people do it to themselves. Like, if you like roller coasters, just go to a theme park on a day when kids are in school during the day. You could go on that thing you wait in line for 2 hours. You could just go on it over and over and over until you get fucking bored of it. You can't.
All those big places during the week are fucking full as well, right?
I've
never been where it's empty.
I go
I've
to
gone a
Knott's,
couple times
I go
where
to. I take my kid to Knott's Berry Farm, which has cool roller coasters. I think they're good. And while he does like the dumb kid rides, I just run off and I'll be like, "Oh, there's 2 over here," and I run to that side of the park and I fucking ride one and then walk to the next and ride that one and fucking half empty.
Yeah, weekdays when school's in session.
I'm telling you, it's if you
That's
can
the time to
avoid it
strike.
at all, it's pretty silly to go there on a weekend. So yesterday we spitballed some names for the forthcoming Ellis Mania 15 happening August 25th in Las Vegas at the Hard Rock as always. And thank you to everybody who voted on the 4 finalist nominees for the name of Ellis Mania 15. The 4th place finisher for name suggestions is Ellis Mania 15 Pain Damage.
It was a good name, but it wasn't the one.
Coming in 3rd, Meet Us in Vegas.
Yes. That makes
Which
sense.
I have a soft spot for. Number 2, beating Meet Us in Vegas by 1 percentage point with 23% of the vote, Mixed Martial Farts.
Oh.
And running away with 45% of the vote, we will see you at Ellis Mania 15, Munch My Punch.
I can't wait to see that on the elevator. When the door shuts in front of me and it says "Munch My Punch," I'll be like, "Good for you, man."
Especially
Let's have
if
some fun.
strangers are waiting to hop on the elevator with you.
Yeah.
And then you watch their face as they slowly put it together, and then they point at you and go, "Munch my punch?"
Mm-hmm. What do? Threaten myself with my own fist all the time?
Yeah. Just bite your own knuckles in a threatening manner.
I know that Dave and his boys are going to be throwing up the Munch My Punch graphics as we speak. Go ahead, Chris. Welcome to the show. Final calls 855 Ellis 41.
Yeah, I had a question for Andrew. When he's 69, is he a top? He seems like
There's no way.
No, sir.
so awkward. He seems like he's a top. At least the first time he was definitely a top.
Never, right?
Never.
Yeah, he's too. And he thinks he's too big too. Like he's like, "Oh, we'll crush you." Like he can't do it.
I just think it's
Do you pick him up ever?
No, but I love that this dude keeps thinking about me 69.
Touche, Andrew. That's well handled. I hung up. Aaron, what's up, bro?
Oh, hey, Ellis, about the roller coasters and stuff like that. Yes, waiting in line sucks, but at Six Flags, especially, you just get like flat passes, but it costs more than you don't
Yeah.
have to.
Thanks, dude. I thank you. I don't want to. I mean, I borderline don't want to go if they're like, we'll empty the whole place out and you can go for an hour. I don't want to. I don't
like
wanna,
roller coasters?
I don't know. No, I don't not like. I just there's so many other things that I would rather do. If my kids want to go, I'll go, and then I'll watch them. But
you're not gonna go on them.
I'll go. Oh fuck yeah, I'll go. It's like one of the only. You know, I mean, Dad can go on all kinds of stuff. He's not an old man. I go on everything.
Yeah.
I'm just saying. If there was no kids, you would never see me at one of those places ever again. Because I'd rather watch a movie or eat a sandwich, you know? Sit.
Fair enough.
Stephanie, welcome to the show.
Hey guys.
Hey.
So, this is kind of for Kevin, but as a girl from Tennessee that kept asking you how I should hide from my family that I was going to jail for 48 hours. But, I now actually have an ankle bracelet. And it's getting hot as hell. And I was wondering for you guys, I have to have it till September. Should I even attempt to hide it? Would people know I had one if I were trying to hide it? Or should I just wear it with pride?
I would hide it until you like the boy and the boy likes you. I would keep that. Because I feel like if you show people that before you hook up, I'm going to think that you're a slut.
Well, wait, are you trying to hide it from guys or from your family still?
Family still does not know.
Oh, wait, nobody knows? How's that possible? How'd you get out?
I actually never went to jail, but I definitely still have the ankle bracelet.
Maybe you could disguise it as something. Like you can get a fake cast to put over it when family comes around, or...
How big are these days? Are they still... You can't, like... You can see them. Like, they're way bigger than a watch, right?
Kind of like a shot collar, I think.
It is massive.
Yeah.
Oh, that's bigger.
It's getting hot, so I guess... I mean, you did the crime. I don't know these days. You're a girl and you got a, you know what I mean, you got a DUI and you got that on. They make you... Maybe people talk shit on you.
You can say it's a new like fitness band.
I mean,
instead of like a Fitbit.
Take it this
it's a
way,
Flip
Stephanie.
Bit.
If I saw it... I mean, are you cute? You sound cute.
I'm 5'11", does that count?
Yeah, sure. I mean,
Andrew will 69 you.
I would be more into you because you've got it on, but I'm looking for trouble.
Well, wait, does an ankle bracelet, I don't even know how this works, does that mean that you're limited in where you're able to go?
Yes, you can't leave the state, right?
I can't have anything with alcohol, be around alcohol, use hairspray.
Oh, it's got your skin. Oh, okay. So, all right. So, how long? How long do you have to wear it?
End of September.
I mean, that's a good idea. Don't you think? I mean, you know, I mean, you got a problem with drinking because you drove, and they stopped you. They're really helping you. I mean, do you plan on not drinking it, or do you plan on when this thing comes off, you're going to rage again?
No.
Honestly.
Later, I'm done.
Do you think you have a problem, or do you think it was just an unlucky day?
It was unlucky.
So you don't think you got a problem? Yeah, you're stuttering. You got a problem with it. So that means you might do it again. So I wouldn't tell my parents, because if you tell your parents, then they're gonna be like, you got to sober up, and then you're gonna fall off again, and then they're gonna get bummed out at you, and you're gonna get bummed out at yourself and drink more. Vicious circle. I wouldn't do it. I would just keep it under wraps. Maybe sweat your fucking ass off and think about how stupid you were for drink driving and not tell anybody and get it off and move on with your life. Maybe don't hoe out for a little bit too. I mean, you're in trouble. You should fucking know that. You know what I mean? You could have killed somebody.
This is true. So wear it with pride.
That's right, Stephanie. No, hide it. You're a bad lady. Hide it and then move on with your life. People treat girls different. I wouldn't do it. Hide it.
Okay.
Thank you. I gotta go. Yeah.
I'd bedazzle the fuck out of
You know, but see, that's the difference. Like if I, you know, because you know what I mean, I'd be like, yeah, hell yeah, bedazzle that thing, and I'm like, yeah, hell yeah, you don't want me to think you're cool, you know? I like fucked up people. You know, you're cool because what'd you do? I mean, I don't like drink drivers, so I wouldn't be like, hell yeah, you should spice that thing up. I'd be like, man, you should just remember not to drive ever again. And I would tell my parents, but I didn't really. My parents didn't think I was anything cool to begin with, so it wasn't like they were going to be like, oh! They'd be like, yeah, figured, dickhead. Anyway, enjoy the rest of your day. EllisMania15 at Gmail. I'm having a meeting tonight about all you fucking assholes that are ready to fight. So, don't die.